some high quality stuff right out of the bat.
Yeah, Ace not having played in like 3 weeks and gonna play against most likely Marduk. So that's
your alt though, right? So you should know everything.
well, let's get the game going, I guess. So how are you guys doing? Who are you guys actually playing in Strive?
I tried I'm playing Anji right now, and I'm really liking him. He's not a gorilla though, because his damage is not guaranteed. Like, he has good damage, and his reversal is also good, but I don't think he is like a gorilla. But
that's what the good Strive player said. The good Guilty Gear player said. They called him a gorilla because he's really Unga in his playstyle.
I'm not a GG player, so I can't really agree or disagree because my opinions aren't really decent at the moment. But like, I've seen what's his name, Alchemist and Giuna play Anji, and they both say that he's not very strong. But like, I mean, I don't know. Maybe other players are saying that he's stupid.
I think maybe you're thinking gorilla wrong, because gorilla doesn't mean strong. Like, Leo is the biggest gorilla in Exod, but Leo is not a strong character. If that makes sense. It's just a playstyle that you're very like unga bunga in your face.
Man,
okay, then.
Yeah, he is like really unga. Like, I played against the Leo, and I knew that like when he does the cross-up shit, you can grab him, and he's like, you know, that's like a good counterplay against it. And even then, I still got like fucked up by his, like, you know, the berserker slashing and then just like going through you. Man. Anyway, I'm playing Eno, and I played Ram as well in the first beta, and I'm kind of like still figuring it out whether I want to go with Eno or whether I want to go with Ram, because I like aspects of both characters. So just trying to figure out who I'm gonna go for.
I really like. I started with Ram, but I hate playing a character which people say is overpowered, and she does feel kind of dumb. So
yeah, I mean, I think she has really good buttons, which is really nice in this game. So yeah, I think she's definitely really good. Same with Sol. Sol also seems really strong.
Those are the two biggest top tiers for the moment, I think.
Yeah, it's probably Sol and Ram. Yeah, they're probably like the strongest with what we know right now. But I mean, the game has just come out, so you know.
Yeah, it's only been officially out for 1 day, so.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't really care what people think of my characters. Like, oh, your character is OP. Yeah, play her as well then, you know. Let's do some mirrors. Anyway, into the game. Alright, so, Ace choosing the Fang.
Guess is wrong on the mix-up, and Jaka takes round number 1.
Ooh, no counter hit somehow because of the trade. Alright, can we get the wall here? I believe so. A big shoulder.
Look at the damage on that. The latest patch buffs to Fang acting up. Oh, nice sweep from back turn, and Ace leveling the round count, 1 apiece.
That risk was kind of dumb though. I mean, he didn't need like a launcher there, right? He just needed a little hit to finish that round off. But yeah, the risk paid off, but this is gonna hurt a lot. He's gonna get the wall here.
Oh, wall throw. Perfect. Standing 4.
Round 4.
And Jaka gets the 3rd round. Oh, immediately counter hit magic 4 because Marduk needs it.
Oh, nice cancel on the unblockable, and Ace was just standing there and gets hit here.
Jack on the verge of a second perfect in a row, never mind. The break on the throw. Nice down forward one.
Yeah, just throws it out there and clips him as he tries to go right.
If you can't find your opponent, send me a message on Steam, and after my match I'll try to contact them and they'll have 15 minutes to show up. But just send me a message on Steam. That way I can figure out who's there and who's not. Yeah.
Get ready for the next battle.
Like, I don't have access to Strive right now since I'm in Belgium, but the moment I get back tomorrow, I'm gonna grind out some more. I think, you know, I grinded out some Eno a little bit, and I think I'm gonna grind out some Ram and try and bring Ram to the Monday SaltyEU Strive tournament.
Ooh, I'll be definitely looking forward to that. I currently only have it on PlayStation, so I won't be able to take part. But I know when to win less, so I can't really argue. Oh, nice SF4. Good wall splat from Jaka.
Here we go, the down back 2, the throw, tackle, not broken. Almost dead, one little mix-up, -12 not punished, and he goes for the mid, and again.
Round 2.
It's gonna cost him the round.
Nice down back 3 counter hit to start the round.
Big whiff.
Nice.
Alright, no duck on the down back 2-4. Campo stepping. Ace got a good lead here, he has to be careful though. Not to give it away. The rage is available, very scary with Marduk, but no, he won't get to use it. Marduk 2, dummy tick, can't step that while standing 4 there.
This time gets blocked, and excellent with launch punish, I mean. Oh, again with the get up. That's not really working out for Ace at the moment. Into the face. Ace now in rage. Rage spent. What's the mix up from? No. Chooses to get back up.
Gonna go crouch H1. Oh! Super slow, but it's gonna work out, and there we go.
Nice slow motion. Ace finally round count lead, although he's still a game down.
Alright, doesn't duck. Gets the plus frames, walks into that down forward 1. Just thrown out by Jacka. Is gonna do a lot of damage here. Oh man, no break. And that's it.
Oh my god.
Final round.
Some showcase
golden
of Marduk. Okay. Potentially final round in this set if Jacka wins. But Ace has a good life lead. Very good life lead. Oh, weird side switch.
Yeah, nice step there as well. Just avoiding the wake up attack and getting that side step 1+2. He needs like one last hit. The low is finally gonna come in to play. Yes, sir. Get off me. Chinese Gallop finally works out as well, and there we go.
Ace telling me not working out. What are you talking about? And he makes it work, ending game number 2 and evening the game count as well. Let's see if Jaka chooses a straight rematch or maybe changes character or stage. Doesn't look like it. We're heading again to Duomo di Sirio. In this final game of our first match of the day. I encourage you to do the Match Arena code. And if you click on the link right now, you will be ready by the time this game starts. So actually no reason not to.
Yeah. Anyone willing to pitch in? You know, it's totally free. You just use the coupon code and bam, 50 cents to the prize pool. Nice duck. That is a high on the second hit there with the new Punisher that Fang has for 15 frame. Alright, down back 2. Nice challenge.
Leonidas, talking Maltese in chat is not allowed. I mean, this is a European stream, please. Let's keep it official language.
I mean, yeah, it's EU, but it's EN in terms of like language. So yeah, English only. Then they hope.
I'm kind of worried about what English people will say when they read Maltese. Like, but anyway, Ace one round ahead. Size step 4, not hitting a clean hit.
Nice patience by Jacka. Gonna punish Ace Unga Bunga.
Oh, doesn't choose to go for the standing 4 floor break. Oh, I mean balcony break. Plus frames for Ace. Oh, the throw not broken. Last pixel of HP. Nice block on the low. Oh, nice generic down 4 from Ace. Taking him to potential match point now.
Big counter hit here. Big damage. Ground throw. Oh, doesn't break the 2. That's a lot of damage on the slam. That's a high, but not a great punish by Ace.
Nice down back 2. Gets a wall splat, and that will kill Gator Slam. Such a strong Okizeme at the wall. And it's a mix-up as well, so really hard to try to guess which one is which. Ooh, nice counter hit down back 2. After not punishing the Kempo half kick. Oh, Chinese get up. This time it works as well.
Oh, here we go. Just manual back turn sweep. Gonna go downstairs. Shoulder. No, gets the forward 3 instead. Down back 3. He's in good position. He's trying to bait maybe a whiffed rage drive. He's staying like barely out of the range of the rage drive, and now he goes into the kill. Down back 3. There we go. Ace 2, Chaka 1.
Very strong first, at least a very strong first game from Jaka, but then Isk made a magnificent comeback, and as a reward for him passing the turn, he'll now face PiKaH. So a very good reward, if I may say so myself.
Yep. I'm gonna be looking at Belgium versus Russia this evening at 9 my time. But now we're gonna see Belgium versus Denmark. You know, it was supposed to happen Thursday, but I guess we're gonna see it a bit today as well. With If gonna face off PiKaH soonish. But first, I believe there are some other games. I only have one screen right now. You know, I have my laptop here, so a bit of a scuffed setup. I have my chat on my phone here, but I can't really see the bracket, so I don't know where we're gonna go here.
Are all screwed up,
I think
and you have big issues
next
here.
match will be Dabe against Sora, or Epic Software against Locole, so it depends on who we have in the bracket. Oh, in the stream, I mean, sorry, I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, it's Sora in the lobby, so we're going to have Sora against Dabe.
Yep. Sora has to go to the bathroom real quick though. FYI, translator note, Sora means sky in Japanese. Damawi. Anyway, waiting for Dabi, typical. He's probably grinding out Strife.
And can't really blame him. I mean, I've been grinding Strive and Strive streams ever since Monday because of early access.
Yeah, I'm also planning on streaming Strife a lot when I can. Cause I mean it's really good, the netcode and stuff. The lobbies, they still aren't that great, but I haven't had too many issues. I heard some people having like a lot of issues. Earth Strive is trash. I don't know, like the netcode is great and the game is fun enough. I mean, I do feel like I'm lacking in knowledge though. Like I definitely need to get to grind to get like a better understanding for like the high level game. But right now it's just fun because it's like, oh, this character, like I was playing Eno and I ran into a lot of Kai Kisuke, because he's an easy to pick up character, so a lot of people choose him. And I was figuring out, what do I do against this zoning, like the fireball, and then I noticed like, okay, I can do like a stroke the big tree, go under that. Yeah, Eno is a lot of fun. Very fun.
Eno is one of the most beautiful animated characters, I think. I mean, just her intro is unbelievably sick. Like, even watching the guitar like load slowly from the sky, then when she grabs it, I mean, it's such a beautifully animated game. Like all of it, even the supers, all the animations in the game are so slick. Like that and the amazing netcode is what's carrying it right now. I mean, the lobby system is a bit weird, but compared to the second beta and most of all the first beta, it's much better. So, thank you Arc System Works for actually listening to customer feedback, and hopefully this keeps going on. I mean, there's already a DLC planned out for it.
Yeah.
So
One thing I
hopefully-
find kind of weird though is like how the there's like a limit on rematches, right? The thing is
In-
though, in ranked, I mean, like I was
Exactly,
playing
yes.
ranked. Yeah, and the thing is like if you're not in training mode, Search, and you're just in a lobby, well, after you play 3 times and you get booted in the lobby, you can just join that game again anyway, right? Like he's just gonna be standing there with his sword ready anyway, the guy who won. So can't you just keep replaying anyway then?
It
So-
doesn't always let me do that. Most of the times it stops me, but sometimes when I queue myself, like when I sit on a battle station and let others challenge me, they can challenge me like twice or 3 times after each other. But when I'm trying to challenge them, it doesn't work after once. So I don't know what the deal is. I don't know if it's like a bug or something not intended.
I mean, it's probably to prevent people from farming one opponent to like the next rank or something.
yeah,
probably
that
something
makes
like
no
that.
sense.
Yeah. Dave
I
has a
do
good
like-
point though. They need frame data in this game. I was like shocked to find out like I still couldn't like display frame data. But I think that might be coming in like an update, so I feel like that's gonna be like one of those quality of life updates that they talked about that was gonna be free. No $4 DLC. I hope, like with Tekken.
The thing is, I heard that in Dragon Ball they put it and then they removed it, and I believe it's Arc System Works as well. So I'm afraid about their like disposal at letting frame data in the actual game or not. So, I mean,
they removed it with DBFC. I thought it was still there.
I don't know. I read it on Twitch chat, but obviously, like Twitch chat is not always correct. But like most of the chat was arguing that they removed it. So I don't really play it, so I can't really have an opinion on it.
That's crazy. I mean, especially if it was already in there, because it's like, it's just information that like is great for higher level players to learn stuff from. That being said, I think the training mode overall, the options that were accessible is very good. Like you can really test specific situations and what your options are. And you know, I'm also like, there was like, I saw people complaining about like the roster size. That the roster size is bloody perfect because every character is very different. There are no clones, you know. Like every character is pretty damn unique. Like their makeup in terms of like their game plan and the tools that they have to use to accomplish their game plan, and you know, and sometimes like some very unique mechanics. And then there's like the fact that, you know, it's enough that you can like, you know, you still have a good learning curve and stuff. Like, and a lot of characters to test against like your main character, specific situations, specific punishes. So you know, I think the cast size is like is perfect. I really wouldn't change it. I don't want like another Tekken game where it's like, yeah, have fun labbing these 50 characters with like your main, and it's like, oh, and you know, these things are inconsistent and these animations look alike, but like it's not that fun.
I think that's a very good argument actually for why you should always, if you're interested in a fighting game, you should get in early. Like you should get in from launch, because there are going to be more characters and there are going to be more, you know, there's going to be more stuff to lab later on. So if you get in early, you know, you don't have to have that backlog of like 30 characters. Like you do, like if you start Tekken now, right, you have like a backlog of fucking 40 characters you have to lab. But and the same thing probably with Strive, right? If you start Strive season 3 or whatever of Strive, you're gonna have, you know, trouble labbing all those characters. But yeah, if you just play right now at the beginning, you're not gonna have that backlog.
Yeah,
most
one
definitely.
thing though with Tekken is, even, you know, I started Tekken like at launch for consoles, right? But with like the seasons, they also change so much for every character that it's like, you know, it's like almost like you have to lab the character again, or like get rid of some muscle memory, like ducking that one jack string is like an example, right? Like the what is it, 1+2 or forward 1+2? Like I still, you know, it's mid now, or like Lars is suddenly down for a 2-1. It's like mid now, you know, and it's like you have to like get rid of that muscle memory. Anyway, smart pick here by Dabi. Kazumi is actually like quite a strong character against Brian. Brian really struggles against her. So not a bad choice at all by Dabi. Gonna go with the Kazumer versus Brian.
Interesting matchup. So it's going to be
Round one.
very poking oriented from Dabi, although Brian does have quite a couple of decent pokes himself as well.
Yeah, well, that punish didn't reach there. Oh, nice sidestep into the forward 3-2. 8-8. He's gonna get Budoki. I think like the 11 frame Magic 4 and just like the pokes just make it very hard for Brian here. Oh, that's definitely gonna kill.
Yeah,
One up
definitely.
2-1.
Round two.
Okay.
Fight.
Definitely messed that up, that ender, but enough damage anyway. Oh man, bad challenge.
It's a little impatient there. Oh, once again had the Fearless Warrior, but unfortunately didn't confirm it. Doesn't reach it on forward 1.
Yeah, a bit too slow there on the down forward 1, so it didn't end up landing in the block stun. Alright. Oh, let's it rip! Predictable, but Sora not ready. A.
Beautiful
Nice
wall carry.
choice.
Running 2. Oh, clips him once again, Fearless Warrior. Oh, nice counter hit into the orbital. Just a little bit weird. Oh, and clips him with the Rage Drive. I've seen, I can't remember who I've seen try that setup with the fake spin, the low attack, and then into Rage Drive.
He did it twice as well, that was pretty good.
I think Starbreaker does it.
Ah, I see. Starbreaker is very strong, Brian from Germany. Ah, here we go, Dubby. That's how you punish. Zaya!
And this will probably kill. No, little bit of health, and the mid gets him, and it's game 1 point for Dabi. Rocking the Kazumi.
Nice float on the orbital. Gonna get the wall here. No, he messes up. Too late on the punish there on the down forward 2.
Nice hatchet kick. Ooh, going for the Tonto. Try the back 4. Respect
yeah.
the attempt.
Sora challenging a lot, so or like trying to use his. Oh, what a big risk there. And there we go, the back 1. I think Dabi needs a little bit more counter hit fishing with like Magic 4.
I think Dabi is not really challenging Sora, and he's going for a lot of back 1s, which is, I believe it's 20-something startup, so he's definitely going to win if he challenges, so unfortunately drops the combo there. No break on the throw. This will wall splat. Oh, unfortunately low angle, but never mind. Back to the screw.
No, he gonna block that. Or it's gonna whiff. Tiger!
Big down forward too, just to finish the game off in style.
Yeah. The mighty electric wind Tiger Fist to end it off there. You know, it's like one of this a very sick looking move, right? Like the uppercut, and the Tiger also does an uppercut. Like, you know, I approve.
Yeah,
Solid.
very much so. It's quite a cool looking move. As Ace posted in chat, do match arena. It's only a minute of your time to add 50 cents to the prize pool. It's only 50 cents per person, but if a lot of people do it, the results can definitely be seen in the prize pool. We've already added $6.50, I'm sorry, to the prize pool in a little bit more than 30 minutes, so that's quite solid. Hopefully we keep this up. Maybe we reach the $50 prize pool today. Exactly as Dave said, it's literally free. Like, you're helping. You could consider it your contribution to watching the stream. Like, it's only going to take 40 seconds to a minute of your time, and you can do it multiple times if you want. There's actually no reason not to do it, unless, I don't know,
Yeah.
you hate.
If you're
honestly,
participating, you're just increasing the prize pool for yourself as well. So, you know. Why not, right? You know, that
Round
could be
Exactly.
like, yeah, that 50 cents, a part of it could be going into your pocket. So
As you go into the Infinite Azure #1, very weird customization, very questionable from Dabi. As a very modern looking, or vintage at least, Sora. Snake Edge. Oh, doesn't connect with the combo.
oh, here we go. The fake out into another forward 3-2 messes up the combo again. Dabi clearly, you know, got Strife on the brain maybe. The Kazumi not that ready. Oh, big whiff. No reaction. Bad punish by Sora. And there we go. Big old head shit for the kill. Dabi, 1 round up.
fight.
The only thing we need to see now is jump-ins in Tekken, with non-2D characters at least, to see the effect of Stripe. Oh, he's the forward 1-2.
Man, the -9 into Magic 4, I respect it. Ooh, big block, but no punish. Looking
Block on the
good.
head.
KO.
Nice full 4-2 from Sora, closing out the round.
Fight.
The down back twos.
Conversion on the trade. That's a decent chunk of damage. Ooh, with the mid-sucker kick. Dabi just outside of rage. Probably one of the worst spots to be in. Big jab. Oh, now Dabi in rage.
KO.
3+4 from Sora.
Round 4.
Yeah, Dabi really showed that he could get away with just smashing that 3+4. Not ready to punish on the whiff with like something like a 3-2. Oh wow, empty into the command grab. Okay. Yeah, not really ready to punish them whiffs.
Going forward 2-3. Seems to be one of Sora's favorite moves. Oh, Snake Edge! Try that
Not
again.
this time. Yeah, not this time.
Final round. Fight.
As could be a set point potentially for Dabi. Or Sora can tie it up. Nice counter on the was ending 3. Or forward 3. I don't know if it's the same move. Laughing
You know, like a truth Brian Main uses the taunt actually as a taunt, you know.
Yeah, like a true Negan main doesn't skip the intro and all that. Ooh, nice sidestep! And this could potentially kill. No, goes for OK. Ooh, nice mid-sucker kick. Beautiful punish. Oh, and the 4-4-2 from Sora. Stuffing out Dabi from Fearless Warrior, and we're tied at 1 apiece now.
Yeah, he definitely seems, you know, when it's like close to round end, Sora definitely likes baiting someone running into that Mac punch over there. So yeah, a lot of forward 4-2 at round end. So yeah, Dabi, you know, it was a close second game. So you know, we'll have to see maybe if Dabi is gonna pick out the Raven, or maybe he thinks, you know what, if I go again to a walled stage, I think my Kazumi can definitely make something happen. So we'll have to see.
I think the best bet for Dabi is probably going to a wall stage, seeing how well he played the first game. But then again, his proper main is Master Raven, so he's probably feeling to be more confident with her, more comfortable. So I don't rule out a Master Raven pick either.
Yeah, we'll have to definitely see what his choice is gonna be. Either way, we're gonna go into that third game. Whoever wins this one is gonna advance in the winner's bracket. Let's see what happens. We're gonna go to that Mishima Dojo. Same characters.
Let's see this customization. Let's see if it will be more questionable than the previous. I hope not, because last game was already weird enough.
Round
Okay,
1.
an Ice Queen Kazumi.
Fight.
Really fitting for her, to be honest. A little bit of poking. Nice break on the throw. Decent punish on the power crush. Nice step. Unfortunately, couldn't capitalize on the big whiff. Nice magic 4. So probably push towards the wall.
KO.
And the
Throw,
normal
no.
grab. Yeah,
Round 2.
the mix-up.
Fight.
Alright, the fully charged version.
Ooh, had the QCB2, didn't confirm it. D4 follow up.
No punish. Goes for the Dominic 4, but it works out.
Once
No punish again.
Woo! This time he gets it. Taunted to back 4, jet upper at the wall. So much damage. And this could kill. Oh, he had the guaranteed damage there, but doesn't
my
go
God.
for it. And he's gonna pay. And Dabi with
dead.
Rage Art.
Yeah, he's definitely dead. Very nice by Dabi, like staying down, you know, if he were to roll or anything, that low would have hit. So he stayed down, the low whiffs, and then he gets up and manages to get him. Okay, not a great punish, but it's something on that down forward too.
But I think, however, with down forward 2-3 at the wall, you have a guaranteed something at the wall. So if Sora knew the tech, this would definitely be tied and not very in Dabi's favor. Ooh, machine gun punches.
And minus 14, but no wall splat punish, but he's gonna get that jet upper. This is a lot better against the down forward too. Alright,
Round 4.
Dabi kinda throwing it out here. Needs to, you know, secure that last round, I say. There we go, forward 2. Nice 3-2.
Punish.
Oh yeah, no, that's not what you want to do. Oh, the hell sweep. Dabi wants to end it here. What the hell? Okay.
A weird cross up.
They
The
are.
running 2.
Right,
1, 2,
confirms
1.
it.
Sora in rage. Ooh! What a
Dummy!
block!
We got a dummy over here! Oh man, another dummy. Okay, that he could have raged, right? I think that might have been a kill. Anyway,
Fight.
It's final round. Sora somehow brought it back.
yeah, no, it's like Dabi threw it away, really. It's like, there was no reason. There was no reason to take that risk there for the kill.
Yeah, even
was
the
way- Yeah, that's like, you know, and this time it cost him, as you saw. Alright, the unblockable, but no, says Sora. No duck on the while standing. Oh my god, just do the raw forward 3 unblock into 2 and that's gonna kill. Dabi still ends with the sad win here.
Very tense stuff at the end. Dabi still getting the win.
Don't say that, Sora. Don't ever say that against Dabi. Nice spoiler, yeah, I know, right? I do it a lot as well if I'm like on stream. I just like go GG's in chat, like right when it's over, but like on stream it's still going.
And PiKaH being disrespectful of our TO. I would DQ him, to be honest. I mean,
I taught him well, you know.
well, shame on you. As what is the next game we will have? It's probably PiKaH against Ace, I'm imagining.
I have no idea, sadly. I'm, you know, I'm a one-screen Andy today, so, you know, don't have the luxury of checking. I don't want to risk something messing up.
Wow, this chat is so hostile towards Ace. I mean, what do you put up with this stuff?
First time? Question mark. It's like, you know, half the fun of SaltyEU is talking shit on Ace.
Then I need to train myself in the art of trash talking.
I see. We're gonna have Loco Lay, a Lay player from the UK, versus Epic Stoffer, the Howrang from Denmark, I believe.
Exactly. So it's going to be Lei against Warren. Who do you give the advantage in this matchup?
I think actually Lei, honestly. I think Lei actually is like really annoying for Hwoarang. I mean, Lei is annoying for like everyone, but I think for Hwoarang he can be really annoying.
But does he have like because I think against Warren you need to have those like fast pokes to be able to interrupt his stuff. I'm not really like that good in the matchup totally, so like I can't really express myself on Hwoarang, but I think it's a balanced matchup because both characters have their shenanigans, especially Lei. Probably with the PiKaH step, he can space out against Hwoarang's long range lows, so he can probably be safe of all of them.
Yeah, I think it's generally kind of annoying with Hwoarang approaching Lei. And Lei, you know, it depends on the kind of Lei, right? But like the kind of Lei who does like the play dead, or you know, whatever stance you want to call it, when he just lays on the ground at random times to try and catch you. Because I think like if they do like a peacemaker approach, I think it'll just go over them, and then they get the, you know, then they just get a free launch. But you know, of course you can play around that if you know they're gonna do it. So you know, that's up to Stoffer. But I think just also in general, like Lei's evasiveness and his panic options can really stuff out the Hwoarang, and you know, and the approach is kind of hard. So I don't know. I feel it's gonna be harder to start up a proper offense against the Lei. But we'll have to see.
Yeah, exactly. I definitely agree with that. As we are waiting for Loco Lei to enter the lobby.
Yeah.
Once again, we encourage you to do the match arena. It's 1 minute of your time to add 50 cents to the prize pool. And if the website works, you have no other reason why you can't do it.
Alright, we got Local Lei in here. So, as both players ready up, we're gonna slowly head into the game. Hope you guys are having a great weekend. The weather is nice here, for once. You know, we got the sun. Yeah, very pleasant weather today. Honestly, it's like, you know, it's not humid. It's nice and warm. You know, perfect weather for just wearing a short and t-shirt. Can't complain.
Yeah, over here is great weather, but then it starts to get really hot. Like I think it's probably close to 30 degrees outside now, in the middle of day at least. So even like 5 minutes in the sun, you start to feel really like hot, and you can't really stay outside for long unless you're in the shade. To be honest, that's the only downside of the weather we have in Malta, at least.
I'm gonna get into this G Corp helipad action.
Thank you very much, Gray. It's one of my 4 Inter shirts. Fortunately, I cannot buy any more for now, but okay, Ace, I'll try to. Okay, I respect that. As we head into our match,
Round 1. Fight.
Hwoarang against Lei, Stoffer against Loco Lei, on the stage with the best music of them all.
Alright, he eats a big old not jet up, Blue Spark Skyrocket. Alright, looking good for Epic Stoffer here. There we go, the classic little ender gets around.
Good float. Couldn't really get anything else from it. Oh, nice haha step, backdashing away. Unfortunately, couldn't really get anything from it.
Classic, you know, classic Lei, just screaming in your ears.
Locole enrage, good interrupt.
Nice choice there.
Oh, nice! Oh my god, that was
Dirty. Yeah.
That was honestly amazing from Locole. I don't know if that was a setup or like something
man.
improvised, but
No,
wow.
no, that's definitely a setup. You can tell that was practice. I mean, Lei is all about setups, right? And it's like, you know, you're just asking the opponent, you know, this one. What about this one? It's
Yeah,
like,
pretty much.
Yeah, you have a little book of tricks. Oh, he makes him whiff. Oh my god.
Nice low from Locole.
Round 4.
Yeah, just really knowledge checking Stoffer here. And just trying to get a whiff. Not working out. Ooh, big peacemaker. Look at that damage.
Tsunamis. Oh, nice down forward 2 from Locole. Oh, unfortunately, messes up the combo. Good low to end the round, and we're heading to final round, game number 1. We'll take the advantage in this set. Nice break from Locole.
Yeah.
Good float.
Yeah, Stoffer timing the peacemaker nicely right after he gets up from the play dead. Okay, he gets the wall split. Set up. Big whiff. Oh my god, laser surgery, full string. Gets the full string, unbelievable. And there we go, Epic Stoffer first game here in this match.
And Epic Stoffer doing his own knowledge checks there with the 1-1-3-3. It's a very one of the most basic strings I think in your lab, but it's so basic that you forget about it because not a lot of 4 ranks do it because of how obvious the third hit is. But Locole unfortunately got caught by it.
You also have the choice, right? Like if you know, like usually the high ranks will commit for the full string because if the low hits, the last hit hits. But the last hit is also a high. So even more better than a low parry, you can just duck and then whiff punish the high with a launch. But it kind of depends. Yeah, the window to duck is small, that's true, FF. It is small, but like... and also Epic Stoffer wasn't really, you know, using it a lot. You know, he wasn't spamming it, but just using it as a little round ender.
Yeah,
But
the window
still,
is...
gotta be ready. Gotta be ready.
The window is small, but it's like King's forward to 1. So with muscle memory, definitely can duck it. So it's like it's not something like Lydia's recovery pre-nerf at least. But anyway, Epic Stoffer getting game number 1 as we're heading to an infinite stage, so that Locole can haha step towards the other end of the snow.
Round 1. Fight.
Yeah, Lei on infinite stage not that bad because like his movement with the haha step and then like the baiting he can do from long ranges, it's pretty good. And then his combo damage as well with like the whirlwind kicks he can do. Pretty good combo damage on infinite stages. But here we go, Epic Stoffer. A setup. We have the back turn low.
Gets a counter hit and the follow-up will kill. Round number 1, very fast from Epic Stoffer.
Alright, Razor Rush, nice, back 1, I guess. It's a good defensive tool against it. Definitely working out well for Epic Stoffer.
Oh, finishes the string. Nice
Ooh,
throw,
no
no
break.
break.
Yeah, the right foot forward throw. Uh-oh. Oh, he didn't go into Tiger. Hiya! Nice parry.
parry.
This
could
might
potentially kill.
Yeah, I believe this kills.
Oh yeah, that's definitely death. Very good combo on the low parry from Epic Stoffer, and we're at set point now.
Oh, messes up, does a hui instead of the pickup.
unfortunate from PiKaH. We've seen a couple of drops on his combos for him, unfortunately.
Does the approach. Nice little duck. Doesn't do anything.
Nice parry from Stoffer.
Oh, here we go. That's what I was talking about, but it messes up. Local lane, not the proper conversion. Because he does end up back turn.
Oh! That was really good from a PiKaH, but unfortunately he drops the combo. Ooh, nice break once again from local lane. Oh, nice backflip! Both players in rage! Oh.
Run up rage. It's like the most basic way how rank finishes when he's in rage, right? Just run up and does that rage drive. But yeah,
So painful
very
to
nice.
watch.
Yeah. Like, you know, whenever I'm in that situation and I see them approach, I'm immediately like spamming low parry because it's like, okay, he's gonna do down 3+4, you know, rage drive. But yeah, very, you know, well played by PiKaH. Even on the infinite stage, he manages to grab the win there. 2-0. Well done.
He looked even more confident on the wall stage, to be honest. So that's a little bit unfortunate for Lokole, who was the one who picked the infinite stage.
Yeah, I feel Stoffer like mostly had like his you know, after the last game I feel like he had like, okay, I know how to play against this character again, I know what I'm gonna do. And he kind of stuck with what he was doing before, honestly. And I feel like Lokole didn't really adapt enough, and when the stuff that Lokole was doing did work out, he dropped the combo. You know, it's like, oh, he's -9 in my face, I'm gonna do my sweep without like finishing it, so I get the mini combo, drops the mini combo. Or like, oh, I'm gonna do my play dead at keep away, you know, range. Oh, he goes over me, I do my launcher, but he's back turn, I didn't realize, I dropped my combo. You know, this is all big opportunities that you like let go. And you know, that adds up. And so yeah, epic stuff with the 2-0.
Yeah, it's a little bit unfortunate for Lokole, as he had some decent setups, and like when we saw the first or second round, I think on the wall stage was quite amazing, to be fair. But yeah, those drops maybe one drop can hurt you, but there was like 3 or 4 combo drops from his end, and that will definitely have an impact in the long run.
Yeah, let's go Belgium! Let's go PiKaH! Woo!
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist tournaments, Fan Wei.
Yeah.
Let's go Belgium, let's go. Let's go Belgium, let's go. Very yeah, Belgium is playing today, PiKaH, in the European Championship versus Russia at 9 PM. Or if you've been right now, yeah, you count as Belgium for now. Unless you lose, then you can be, I don't know, Cuban or whatever you want to be.
Wait, oh shit, that's actually very bad. Unfortunately.
Wait, you mean the match from Thursday, or you mean Denmark's match now?
I think now.
The one it was replaced now, okay. Because I know Thursday we're supposed to play against Denmark.
That's really unfortunate. Also, Øracle is an Inter player as well, so I'm doubly concerned. But hopefully he recovers as we head into Ace's next game, with PiKaH going the Leroy, one of his favorite characters, I hear.
Round 1. Fight.
Starts off with the orbital. Nice, back 1+2, 12 frame mid counter hit launcher. That sounds really strong, right? And it is. Chinese get up, 1+2. Not a great punish, but it's something.
It's the PiKaH punish, blocking a launch punish below but not launching it.
Yeah, he's gotta be careful doing stuff like, you know, like down back 3 into the magic 4, cause like, you know, he has the parry, which is a very easy option for him to punish stuff like that. Okay, gets the full 1+2. Ooh, an orbital on the snake dash. Gonna get the wall here. Yes, sir. Bam, bam. Da 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 da.
Hermit? No, no Hermit. Oh, goes for the ender. This could probably kill. No, one last mix up. For the back one ace, nice down back 3. Oh, and the wall standing 2.
Round 3.
What a risk.
Risky, exactly. Although probably Fang would have only gotten a shoulder there, so not very dangerous against this matchup. Full wall combo. Oh, and gets crit by the mid, and this will probably kill. The correct. Oh, wall combo, the Kane! And the up for 3+4, 1+2, and the PiKaH styling here with the wall combo. The Kane usage here. Not even Leonidas, who's been playing Leroy for years now, does it. So quite impressive from PiKaH.
Yeah, definitely made good use of that Kane mechanic that Leroy has. Got a bit of extra damage out of it. It's very, you know, it's very interesting. It's like almost like you know, like Guilty Gear in Tekken. Every character seems to have like some special thing about it, right? You have like, you know, some characters are 2D. You have Leroy, who has like a once per game mechanic. Man, what else do you have? You have like all these kind of strange mechanics. It's yeah, there's like universal. Yeah, like no character has stuff that's purely universal. You know, like even jabs are universal in this game. There are characters who have different kind of jabs, or you know, whose jab isn't, you know, whose 10 frame isn't a jab but a headbutt, like Genryu for instance. So yeah. Anyway, gonna go with the Asuka. That's definitely PiKaH's favorite matchup. Playing against an Asuka. Alright, gonna start off with the 2 down back 3s. Gets a little bit of a lead. Alright, hell sweep. Oh, full string.
Gets called pressing. Oh my god, goes under the back turn hop kick for some reason. Yeah, nice patience from PiKaH. And closes out round number 1, 4 rounds straight.
I mean, he could have just done the forward 1+2, right? Oh, the rear.
Oh, unfortunately, didn't get the clean Kane hit. Would have probably broken the wall. Nice duck. Unfortunately, not the while standing 2 punish was meaning there. Good low. Oh, nice orbital, and the wall messes up the combo. Nice rage out from Ace, and this will kill.
Yeah, PiKaH accidentally getting that jump input there, or at least I think so. Maybe it was like some kind of jump over attempt that didn't quite work out.
Could be going for jump ins. I mean, he makes 2Ds. Nice 4-4-2-2.
Nice punish. Yeah, that was a punish on the back 3, I believe. So very clean input there. Yeah, counter hits the 1+2. No punish.
Step. Oh, Can-Cans. Could get the wall. Okay, we'll get the wall. Spikes him to the ground. Oh, nice. A wall splat once again. And Ace in the lead now in the second game. One more round, then he can tie things up as the back 1+2. First time PiKaH brings it out, and it definitely hits its mark.
Alright, nice patience by Ace. Gonna get that wakey 3. PiKaH, not enough health sweep. Too much orbital. Need to make them duck.
Watch him health sweep now. Oh,
alright.
Nice duck on the high from PiKaH once again, and this will kill.
Yeah, defense on point for PiKaH. That point for PiKaH here. Oh man, Ace not afraid, just rushing in, but there we go, the parry comes out. Oh, big whiff! Trash punish! Absolute garbage! Alright, no break on the normal grab. No
Oh, punish with a big jab. Oh, nice block. Oh, nice chicken. So much stuff going on. Nice block once again.
Bad
Is he
punish,
reacting?
but yeah, finally he's gonna go low. Nah, he saw the approach, he reacted to the approach. But if that was 1+2, he was getting launched there for sure. You know. No matter how good you are, you know, online, no way you're like actually seeing and reacting. Can't really believe that. Is reactable? Yeah, sure, PiKaH. I think if we were to do a slow-mo, I think you'd see the approach, PiKaH ducking, and then the normal +2 happening. Anyway,
To be
for the
fair,
Belgium, yeah.
I can't really support my national team because Malta never qualifies. Sad. But anyway, yeah, I think in the exhibition matches though, Doug made it quite obvious that he was reacting to down 1+2. So it's probably reactable, but not always. Like, it's not like Snake Edge, you can block it every time. Like, you can feel it coming, and like then you can twitch block it when you see them going for a low, but it's very hard, and it all adds up with the match conditions as well. Like, PiKaH there was very confident, like with a good life lead.
Yeah, like I think as well, like when I saw those situations, I had that as well, honestly. I think it was more like, I think it's more about reads, honestly, against down 1+2, especially online. Offline, I think you can sometimes like react on really seeing it offline, but even then it's not, you know, even Arslan Ash, who said like, oh, down 1+2 is reactable, even he said like, I can get it 80% of the time, you know, but like, you know, knowing Arslan Ash is probably like, it's probably more like 40% of the time, I don't know, like, you know. Like he said that before, and then like, you know, Fergus just down 1+2 to all those players anyway, and it worked quite well. Anyway, gonna have you know, quick match here, Øracle versus Dabi. I think, you know, I think this isn't gonna last too long, but we'll have to see. Yeah, I ate some big lunch. Who is BT the villain on Discord? I think it's just BT the villain. Whoa. What did Sing type to get his shit deleted?
Dabi going with the Claudio pick, so not something we see very often. Øracle going with the trusted Ana.
Ah, okay. I finally get it, man. My brain's slow. Anyway, here we go. Dabi, indeed, like you said, gonna bring out the Claudio now.
Fight.
Immediately back one.
Pretty good button. Nice punish on that whiff. And this Ana is kind of like a scary kind of doll in like a horror movie. You know, like you know, like that's like the feel I'm getting from this getup.
Round 2. Fight.
At the down back 3, you know, Dabi got them online moves.
Claudio's down back 3 is actually very similar to Ana's down back 3.
Yeah, except like his is only counter hit launch, right? But yeah, animation wise, it definitely has like the same kind of look to it. Oh, here we go. High goes over, me go hand sweep. Look at this. The carry and damage she gets from this move is like crazy, right?
Oof, and
It's so crazy,
Round
you know.
Fight.
Unbelievable.
hop kick. Oh, nice strats for Trinito hop kick.
Ooh, nice block there.
Very good block, exactly.
Look at that. That was so strong. It's like the forward 1+2, and then he did the back one, but that pushback was so good. Claudio is such a strong character. People, I mean, every character is a strong character in Tekken, honestly, nowadays. Alright,
Yeah,
doesn't
but-
get schmicked.
Break on throw, running 2. Last little of health. Both care players in rage, and a good rage drive from Dabi. And he's still in this game number 1 with the Claudio.
Messes up the bicycle kicks, but goes for a sidestep move instead. Gets it. Okay, so Dabi's got a bit of a lead to catch up on. Bit of a deficit. I was like looking for the word, like what's the opposite of a lead? A deficit, I suppose. Alright, punish, not a great punish. Minus 14, does a while standing 4. Nice.
Block.
Yeah, good reaction by Øracle.
Dabi on his last legs, and Øracle kills him out. And good first game from Øracle.
Yeah, Øracle looking quite strong here. I don't know what Dabi was thinking, you know, about let me just pick my Claudio instead. Maybe he's just like mostly been playing some Claudio. That's why he thinks, you know, if I pick the Raven, I'm gonna be rusty on her. I don't know. Anyway, it didn't quite work out. He did show off some, you know, some of the strong aspects with Claudio, like the new move, and then like at the wall, and then does a back one. Like Claudio's wall game is honestly pretty ridiculous. Like just looping like side step 4 into side step back 1. It's just very oppressive. Boomer. Yeah, I guess I am a boomer. Like, how old am I? I'm 29 now. Jesus Christ. You know. God damn, I'm old. Oh well.
Damn. Okay, thank you, Mirko, because I thought I was the oldest here. I'm 28, going to be 29 later this year. So it gives me a little bit of courage that I'm not the oldest person in the room.
Yeah.
Dabi
Okay, Dabi. Yeah, he's just you know, he's just picking whatever's in his bag and just throwing at Øracle and praying, you know, please, maybe Dragunov will work. I showed Dabi that Claudio's OP. Okay, think. Weird flex, but okay.
Round 1. Fight.
Øracle still going with the killer doll. Oh, customization! Nice duck on the this killer string, practically. Ah, weird combo from Dabi. Punish.
Ooh, get schmixed while standing 2. Gonna get the floor break. Yeah, or balcony break rather. Screw.
Nice. Dabi now in rage. Oh,
wow,
what a wall!
Nice. Yeah, very nice. He's like, okay, and now I'm gonna go to this range. He's gonna do rage drive, and I'm gonna walk it. Like that was like, you know, that was like choreographed essentially. You know, goddamn, very nice.
Oh, beautiful carry. Unfortunately, didn't get the perfect splat for his offense. Ooh, nice special get up. Good break, however, from Øracle. Oh, punishes the slide with the full crouch down forward 2, the big booty to end it, and we're already at set point. Øracle looking very, very strong today, as always. Punish on the 4-4-2, probably
not ready. Not ready on the magic 4 counter hit. Alright, the pressure. Just needs one little last hit. Oh, but here we go. Dabi gets the rage drive, messes up. Typical Dabi style. Ooh, nice block, but no punish. That could have been it. Oh, minus 14. Dabi just like throwing it all away. What were you gonna armor through, Dabi? You had 1 HP. What were you gonna armor through? He could have done down forward 1 and killed you. Like, what's the thought process here? You know, if you're at the wall there and, you know, you have 1 HP, don't do armor, do like up forward 4 or something, you know, and, you know, with the wall to the side, maybe you can pick them up. But don't do that. Like, that was not the best move. Miss input? Oh. Yeah, sure.
Tackle was a good call there. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt, I guess.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm be right back. I'm gonna change, get like some earbuds and change out, because like these wireless ones I think they are running out of battery, so I'll be right back.
In the meantime, we're going to have PiKaH against Gray on stream. Since Gray told me he liked my Inter shirt, I'm going to be rooting for him. Sorry, PiKaH. Another reminder to do the Matcherino code. It's I love you too, PiKaH. It's only 1 minute or even less of your time to add 50 cents to the total prize pool. We're already at $18.50. But if everyone viewing does it, we can get it much bigger. I think I can get 16 euros, so it would be like 26 something. So come on, I mean, I definitely know not everyone does it, so if you don't do it, I'm going to show up in your dreams tonight, and that's definitely something you don't want to, because you'll ruin all your sleep. But anyway, we're going to this next match, PiKaH against Gray. This will be our second to last match of round number 3. Oh, interesting. PiKaH going with the Kazuya against his lore son, who is Devil Jin. Ace is gonna remember this forever, it looks like. Okay, I don't know what a gorilla is. I mean, let it go, please.
Round 1.
Okay, we're in the volcano stage, so perfect setup for the lore match. Nice sidestep electric from PiKaH. Fortunately, drops the combo. Signs of a non-Kazuya main. Very good pressure from PiKaH and the perfect 7 golden letters immediately. 14 seconds perfect. PiKaH is in a bit of a hurry here.
And
You
I'm
see that?
back. Yeah, very nice electric here. Gonna get that wall combo, 50% health. Oh, PiKaH, true to his name, gonna pick the 2D character, you know, ever since they buffed electric, you know, pretty much. Pretty much 2D character now. And the health sweep, Gray taking the risk and it working out there.
Fight.
Forward. We're not hitting.
Alright,
Good
go
punish.
to the down forward too. Big whiff. Gonna eat it. Oh no, the screw misses.
Doesn't believe in the punish. It was a very good attempt from PiKaH. Nice. Punish once again on the down forward 2. PiKaH in rage. Oh, gets the hell sweep. Oh, rage drive misses. Very unfortunate for PiKaH. The up forward 4 from Gray with the back 4 guaranteed. Especially at the wall. And Gray gets the advantage here.
Oh, here we go. Runs into that electric. PiKaH drops the combo though. Oh wow, nice challenge with the delay hop kick. That wake up 3, the bane of all the wavy wavies in the world.
Punish from 4-2. Nice. Punishes the electric. That's something you don't really see very often, especially online. Oh my god! I thought it was going to
look
go
at
under.
that health! Unbelievable! 5 HP, huh? That really ended up mattering. Barely survives the rage drive of Kazuya that does like you know, a humongous chunk of damage. And yeah, Gray, you know, well, you know, Devil Jin, you know, it's a higher tier than Kazuya. Makes sense, you know. Tier list is all that matters after all.
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, high tiers only win in this game.
And whoever, and if something that isn't high tier wins, then it turns out it has always been high tier. So, you know.
And gets nerfed in the next patch.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But, let's see if PiKaH will still keep going with the non-Geese character picks.
Yeah, trying out some of his 3D picks. Yeah, they always people always say like PiKaH is purely geese, like he can't really win without geese. But I think PiKaH also has like proper fundamental Tekken down. Never mind, he picks Eddie. Never mind.
That's but Eddie technically is still a 2D character, I guess, because he can't really sidestep.
Oh, you're right. You're correct there. And we're gonna go to them Vermilion Gates. Eddie versus Devil Jin.
Definitely my favorite stage
Fight.
out of the whole bunch of stages. Ooh, PiKaH going for the slippery kicks, trying to go for the bounty, which has been just named by Ace. It's someone with the round start Snake Edge on stream, and $5 will be added to the prize pool. Ooh, nice float from Gray.
Alright, nice. Gets that wall splat. Another one messes up though the you know, too many hits, too many cooks, but oh my god, look at that damage into the Rage Guard. At such low scaling, that's definitely gonna kill.
Damn.
Round 2.
We're finally seeing a decent Eddie player on stream.
Yeah. First time ever. The only SaltyEU Eddie player. Worth at least a little bit of salt. PiKaH. There we go.
My god! Beautiful back forward too, but a good launch from PiKaH. Doesn't break the balcony. Very unfortunate. Oh, that was a setup. Totally a setup.
Yeah.
And gets the upward 4.
Fight.
You know, every dropped combo is just a happy little reset. You know, Bob Ross says that all the time, and I totally agree. Oh man, the electric just whiffing there. Interesting.
Also good luck to recover crouching. Oh, 4-3. No dice. Oh, 4-3. This time hits. Wall bounce. Nice block on the slippery kicks. Gray now in rage. Spikes him to the ground. What's for Oki? PiKaH just outside of rage. Ooh, hell sweep full. Oh, and the rage drive spent. And PiKaH, oh, drops the combo. Oh, never mind. Another reset.
Minus 14, minus 14 relaxed. Better do slippery kicks.
And PiKaH taking us on a roller coaster of emotions in that game number 2. The only decent Eddie we've ever seen on these SaltyEU tournaments. As we're into game number 3. PiKaH trying to get more clarifications on the bounty. I love the Leon. Kind of.
It has to land, right? The round start Snake Edge. I think Anna is like one of the best ones, because hers is like, I don't know, I find it hard to react to. I definitely can see myself get hit by Anna Snake Edge round start. Definitely.
I can get hit by Brian Snake Edge on round start, I mean.
Get ready for the next battle.
My man's reading the chart. I don't know, is he? I feel like he doesn't know the entire chart, PiKaH. Oh my, this stage, you know, people say like, oh, King is so good on this stage. Oh, Anna is so good on this stage. Nobody is as good on this stage as freaking Devil Jin. Devil Jin is honestly stupid on this stage. His damage with like the back to Heaven's Door, it's way too much. It's like, oh, let me hit you with a mix-up that's either low for 88 damage or so, and then like, you know, mid for like, let's say, like 100, 105 or so, 110 maybe. It's really stupid. It's way too much damage. Okay, here we go. The slippery after the handstand.
PiKaH with a massive life lead immediately from the gates. Oh, no block on the low.
Oh, the evasive move.
Round 2.
Hey, my boy 1-1. Yeah, he beat his Kazuya.
Oh,
Now
went
he's
for the
struggling
slippery
against,
kicks.
Yeah, now he's struggling against PiKaH's Eddie. Nice. Gonna go downstairs, one less floor to... Oh man, he tried it! He tried it. Oh man. Also, Gray, another floor broken, you know, his advantage. Oh, there they go! No insane damage for you, sir. The opportunity has passed, you'll have to do it normally now.
Block on the double headbutt. Yeah, no punish
Against
from
Devil
the-
Jin, by the way, always break the floor, even if it's worse damage for you. Just always do it. You don't want to give them any floor breaks.
Yeah,
And here we go. Strings.
Round 3.
PiKaH immediately on set point now. Oh, nice block once again on the slippery kicks, but unfortunately he's been trying it all the time. Gray has been not really wanting to add the bounty. Oh, goes for the hell sweep.
Perfect.
Oh, tried the side step, but the laser scraper into finishing hit 4.
Oh, gets the rear. We didn't go for the slippery there from the back one. I think that might have been like guaranteed in that position. Right,
What
drops
is
the
no?
snowman. I like to call this the Mirror Rager because Mirror got very upset when PiKaH did that and banned him from his chat. I had to convince him at VSF to let him back in. Like, please unban my son, Mirror. I sit at you at this table as a father, and I ask you, please unban my son, and then he unbanned PiKaH. That's pretty funny. Anyway.
The second of the hell sweep hits relax as well. Oh, nice
And a
dig
dig
jab.
jab to close it down to heaven. There he goes, up to the sky. Amen.
Okay, so even though on not his main character, PiKaH still manages to progress. As we are now waiting for Epic Stopper against FF. Okay.
Alright, FF can do his match, he says. So we're gonna have some Hwoarang versus Ling action, I assume. So FF might be playing something else, perhaps. Maybe the Kunimitsu or a bear. I don't know. I think bears are probably like awful though. Like, you know, you can't even sidestep against Hwoarangs, you know. There's like stuff where you have to really sidestep to get away from like the pressure for realsies. So definitely think he's just gonna go with the Ling. Ling's evasiveness can work quite well against Hwoarang, you know, just like AOP ducking under like Peacemaker and just punishing that. But we'll have to see.
Yeah, definitely. And knowing Epic Stopper and how optimized his Hwoarang is, he probably has like a bajillion different strats against bears, so would definitely be a terrible pick against him. Unless probably FF has labbed the Hwoarang matchup, so it all depends on how comfortable you are. But I wouldn't pick bears against Epic Stopper, definitely.
Yeah, I don't feel like that would be a wise choice, especially since Ling is mostly like the main for FF. I think it's better to go with the main here, or maybe Kunimitsu just to throw him off, because both of these guys are Danish and they do play against each other. So, you know, it's like maybe, you know, you pick an ult to throw off someone you play against a lot. It's definitely a strategy we see occur time to time, so we'll have to see. You can't lap Hwoarang, too many options.
And that's why you left him, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, you know, too many, I mean, not really. You can lab it. It's more like you can lab it and forget it, and to that I say, yeah, sure. But it's like, if you know what to do in the most important situations, the situations what Hwoarangs really try to abuse, and you know what your options are there, I think that's gonna help you a lot. Like, you know, it's a slow process though, learning Hwoarang. I definitely agree, it's like not easy. Because I really struggled to know what to do when he's in certain right foot forward stance, or, you know, the timing that he can delay the down 3-4 here, so what can I do then? And, you know, like sidestep right to duck in certain situations is like, for instance, very good against him, though it depends on the situation. Yeah, you just need to know what to lab. And the best way to do that is after you play and lose or you win against the whole rank, look in the match like, what was I really struggling with, you know, and try to find better solutions. Like do those situations like, oh, he does this and then he does like the jab that's like +7 and you know he's +7 with like the other foot forward here, and then he did this and no matter what I tried it didn't work. Let's see what my options are, and you know sometimes the option is just guessing in this game sadly, but a lot of the times there are some options like, I can try hop kick, it will beat the low and it will float, which is less damage than you know if I just were to duck and he gets the mid launcher. You know, that's still a better option then. For instance. Anyway, gonna go to the arena. This is like a very good stage for Ling. Very easy to get the infinite sunflower.
Yeah, that's probably FF's best choice for a random stage. Also go with the Velma customization as well.
Round 1.
And here we go. Good trade, manages to convert exactly. Good damage at the wall as well. 50% of life already gone for FF. Wall pressure from Orang and Epic Stoffer, round number 1. Ending it with the just frame skyrocket as well.
2. Fight.
Left trying some keep out, just trying to catch him, pressing buttons going in for a counter hit. Alright, waited a bit too long and nice patience by Epic Stoffer, just a little shimmy to get FF to commit. And the back 3 ready for the punish.
Perfect.
Epic Stoffer really looking to run away here.
Fight.
Alright, nice, he gets the meter. Oh no, pickup really. Oh, Shine My Shoe doesn't block it as well. You can hold forward to block the mistrust there, I believe.
Yeah, I think you can hold forward or you can even hold down to go grounded. Still, she probably gets still, a mistrust kick, but better than a full combo, definitely.
Nice punish though on the mistrust, definitely ready for it. Is he gonna go for the rage art? Yes, sir.
Oh, it drops
quite
it.
work out. I thought it would, honestly. I was as stunned as he was. So,
yeah, me too. But like very weird from FF to go for the mistrust kick from backturn when he wasn't in rage. Like it's definitely the scariest option with or without rage. But if she's in rage, you have a reason to duck. But without rage, the only thing she can do is the down 3, I believe.
Yeah, you have the back turn sweep, but that's technically seeable and, you know, also hearable. She makes a noise when she does that one, I believe. Though online, you know, online, if the connection is good, I can block it. If the connection isn't quite so good, I still can get hit, because it's like one of those borderline moves. I believe it's like 23-ish frames or something.
You can do it and kick the router, so you can like give a lag spike along with the move.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, like you said, without the rage drive, you know, and you know, keeping the seeable aspect out of you know, out of your head, that is really only that you can do like a back turn, the giant slayer start, or you know, just a little poke, or you know. But yeah, the mistrust was definitely very risky there. He probably thought like, oh, it's like a bit of a, we were a bit of a brawl situation where people are really throwing out and, you know, we're evading and we don't really know what's going on. And he tried to slip a launcher in, didn't work. And not only that, it actually, after it got blocked, it got punished perfectly by Epic Stoffer, who was ready for it. So yeah, very well played by Epic Stoffer, because like mistrust, you know, the block stun on it isn't too long. Like you have to be really ready to launch punish that, in my opinion. So yeah, showed great awareness by Epic Stoffer. Oh, here it is, the seeable low. Question mark.
Good start from FF, already getting a nice chunk of damage.
Oh, again
yes.
with the mid option. The -10 mid option working out. Laser surgery, catches the AOP. Yeah, that's yeah, FF in trouble here, honestly.
I think it's 4 rounds straight for Epic Stoffer now.
Yeah, it's not been good. Here we go, Firecracker. Alright, Hunting Hawk first hit.
Oh, good blocks on the down 3-4. Unfortunately, couldn't punish. Nice just frame skyrocket, and we're probably going downstairs now. No, we're not. Chooses
Yeah,
to,
he didn't trust the splat, and you know I don't blame him. That was like very barely a splat. Not sure he could have done much there. Alright, back
Nice.
one. Oh, big block, but not a great punish. But here we go. At last, the mistrust landing, and this is gonna be a run for FF. Yes, sir. 1-1.
Round 3. Fight.
once again, doesn't hold forward. Fortunately, got launched once again.
Yeah,
Nice
that
damage.
throw has like many weaknesses, right? You can break it, you can go down, so you can Ling also get like a little hit, or you can still block the mistress if they go for the mistress though.
Yeah, exactly. We've seen FF going crazy now. Nice parry once again. Oh, presses down this time, and doesn't actually avoid getting killed, but maybe now Epic Stuffer will do it again in the future, since that throw has been doing a lot of work for FF. Good AOP launch in the meantime.
That Hypnotist
Ooh,
gets
hit
that wall
by
spread
it.
out of it. Very nice timing by FF. Firecracker and then the guaranteed Sunflower at the wall for a perfect 1-1. FF really, you know, adapting and really coming back here.
Yeah, very strong round there in round number 3. Even the round before was quite very good for FF. So probably he's done the necessary changes to the game plan. Let's see if Epic Stuffer now can make the changes on his end and still win this set.
Yeah, now it's up to Stuffer, like you said, to maybe adapt a bit. I don't think Stuffer was like playing bad or anything, but like FF just really caught up to him and then just really started like, you know, he noticed like the 2 grab wasn't being broken, so he starts to abuse that. And you know, you can say, you know, dirty grab spammer Alta 4, you know, like it's right. But really, you know, if your opponent isn't breaking a certain throw, it makes sense to abuse it, right? Because, you know, even if you're not a grappler, you know, per se, you know, if they're not breaking it, you know, or if one string has like a, you know, it's like, oh, you have to duck the 3rd hit, not the 4th hit, and this guy isn't ducking it, so you can like loop it or whatever, you know. Whatever is working, if it's working, you know, keep trying it. So, you know, you gotta have like in mind that, you know, after a while they might figure you out and they might punish you by ducking that high, but, you know, if that happens, that happens, but yeah. Oh, gonna go to the floor break stage with the Hall rank. Okay.
I don't know how this stage, like, I don't know if there's like some secret tech which maybe Epic Stuffer can show us now, but this stage doesn't particularly favor Hwoarang, at least from my knowledge, is quite limited at least, but
Yeah, I don't really recall, like his combos get like a little boost maybe, but I don't see it as like that's great of a stage. Nice! Sidestep right against the Meteor. Gonna go downstairs with that Hunting Hawk.
ooh, good reset. Unfortunately, couldn't really capitalize. Ooh. Oh, doesn't get the back 3, but still gets it anyway.
Yeah, I mean, it's not guaranteed nowadays, right? But maybe at the wall there it was. That's a question mark, though. But yeah, FF just stayed down and took that hit. Alright, forward 3, float. Not a great conversion, doesn't get it. Pressure, pressure, pressure. -10, no punish. Though it might not reach, honestly.
Ooh, good
Ling has
float.
small arms. Downstairs. Hey, hey. He wants like jump over stuff. Maybe that's why he's doing it. I don't know. Nice! Good option there with the AOP.
KO.
Oh, good back 1 to stuff out the range.
I also
right?
have a back 1.
Fight.
Yeah. Back 1, quite risky though against Ling. She does have that 14 frame launcher. Oh, nice. AOP under that. Gets it. Hey, hey, hey. Nope, last hit doesn't quite work. Parry. Okay, just takes the hit. Smart.
Oh, beautiful
Great spacing.
launch. This will go downstairs. Exactly. Let's see what's the combo. Tsunami kicks. Stoffer in the life lead. Ooh. Down 3-4 to the blender. Last hit. Oh, and gets the mid. And Epic Stoffer will progress to winner semis. I think his next opponent will be PiKaH. Exactly.
Yeah, PiKaH. That's like you know, that's like Velma Halloween costume. That's how that looks like, you know. That honestly, that might even be skimpier. I don't know. It's like all the Halloween costumes for girls are like very skimpy, you know. I don't know why, you know. I don't know why. These costume makers be horny, I guess. Oh wow, it's already loaded in here. We got Øracle versus E1.
E minor.
Yeah, I believe that's E minor, yeah. E1.
Yeah. It's been quite a long time since we've seen E minor take part in any tournament, so it's always a good thing. He's, I believe, the first TGO Eliza in Europe. Not sure of the whole world as well. Probably some Chanel or something could have gotten it before.
Yeah, or some cheater, you know. Man.
In the world,
Yeah.
damn. Okay,
Yeah.
that's excellent stuff. So, congrats,
nice.
E minor.
Get ready for the next battle.
Compared to some other 2D mains who are taking part in this tournament, he got the TGO. But let's not talk about that.
Honestly, I mean, rank, you know, it's cool and all, but it doesn't really mean much, does it? Considering you can, like, just cheat, and there's also been, like, people who have cheated to get it and stuff. Anyway, let's not open that bag of worms. Let's just focus on this game here. We got Øracle with the Anna versus E minor on Eliza. This is like a SaltyEU Classic. So, yeah. Let's go. These players, you know, they've been playing against each other, losing against each other, adapting, labbing each other's characters to try and get a one-up on the other one. Let's see how that ends up working out here.
Yeah, exactly. So, it's quite an interesting matchup. Oh, nice back two, I believe.
Yeah, he didn't counter slap the back two there. She can do it. She is a girl. She has the option to slap back. How can she slap? Nice. Empty jumping, baiting a EX dive kick potential. Forward, forward, four. Huh?
Oracle in rage. Ooh, nice trade. Oh, nice. EX into the slide, and E minor gets round number 1.
Fight.
Also, to excuse my ass, I'm shitty yellow rank, so I'm in no means I'm trying to downplay some people for not reaching a certain rank, because I'll never get even TGP myself. So it's just
I don't know. I don't care enough about if ranked still had like the season 4 start netcode, I would care a bit more. But I'd rather just, you know, play Tekken offline and just online Guilty Gear now. Just,
yeah, that's
you know,
that's without a doubt now.
yeah.
Fight.
Sorry, Tekken. It's just, you know, the netcode. It's not the.
Yeah.
There we go. Assassin Dagger counter hit. We got that new season 3 onwards carry. Look at that. Back turn. Mix up. Oh, nice block! Man, that was a good read there, but he didn't really capitalize. Gets the magic 4 though. Wow, the triple dive kick. Look at this carry! Unbelievable! Can you clip that? A crazy amount of carry here by Eliza.
And that wasn't even with bar, so imagine with bar how far she can carry as well. Ooh, nice combo. Unfortunately, doesn't get it. EXDP. Oracle now in rage. Nice spring kick. Oh, and the side step 3. Catching E minor, and now Oracle is in the lead in this game.
Yeah, nice patience. Gets the spring kick, and then that little situation there with the side step 3. You don't have to be scared as well, since he had spent the bar. No EXDP on wake up. So yeah, very good decision making by Oracle. There he goes, full crouch, sees an opportunity. So yeah, E minor gonna eat a lot of damage. Try to jump over, doesn't quite work. Rolls out of there. Doesn't want to mess with those dive kicks. Steps the wrong way. You have to step right against that string, but here we go. The bar, wall spread. No, try to set up, and it works. Gets the dig jab. No screw.
Oh, a lot of whiffs going around on forward 4. Both players now in rage.
Okay, it's awkward here.
Slight life lead for E minor. Oracle
Yeah, he
trying
has a
to space
projectile,
out.
so there's little point making distance. Oracle, he can just throw that shit. Punish! No, you're too late! Why?
Oh my
no.
god.
Final round.
That was a brilliant block from Oracle, but unfortunately couldn't really punish. Although now he's on a good offense. He's built quite a life lead in just 10 seconds now.
Yeah, the option
Nice.
select, this is something he has lapped, and it works out with a little schmicks action at the end. First game, Oracle. Wow, what a... I told you, this is like a SaltyEU classic. Like, these two players, you know. But one thing you can see is Oracle is very familiar as well with like E minor's habits. Like, oh, he doesn't usually finish back one, so I'm gonna do my frame punish. Oh, he does forward too. I can do armor here because he tries to go for stuff after. So yeah, that's like just great knowledge. You know, great knowledge and lab. And just you know, lab motor reflexes. I don't know how you want to call it. Just he's just on point in this matchup.
Yeah, very entertaining game number 1. Not one to pick sides, but like I would like the set to drag out a little bit more. So I'm going to be rooting for E minor now, so that we can see a game 3. Obviously, that's the last of Oracle's wishes. He'll be eager to end this on a 2-0 and move on, as E minor is a very strong player, so definitely would be best to kill him off as soon as possible.
Yeah. I mean, last times E minor actually had the upper hand, but I think Oracle has still been like really grinding this game compared to E minor. I think E minor has mostly like you know, not been playing that much Tekken, I believe. You know, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that was the case. So yeah. That being said, I don't really feel that he looked rusty. Like, you saw that, like, that dive kick, triple dive kick into the carry, you know. His technique is still on point, I'd say.
Yeah, definitely, and goes to show that muscle memory is ingrained in the brain of E minor, so that's definitely a very good thing for him. As Oracle immediately, very good life lead. E minor just outside of rage. Oh, nice combo here. Double dive kick. The wall carry. This will probably be the other side of the wall, but knockward side splat. Ducks the throw. Very good punish. Ooh, one last poke will end E minor, and the down forward one from Oracle. And round number 1 goes to Oracle now.
And look at that awareness, going for the duck there. Like, this time instead of run up down 3, he did run up down back 4, hoping he was gonna low parry straight away and then get the down back 4 after the low parry whiff. But no, Oracle actually went for the down block, big punish, and already in big trouble. The hell sweep though gets low parried. Is this the start of a comeback? Wow, wake up 4. Pressure. Try to bait the EX perhaps. You don't want to be there, Oracle. What are you doing? Why are you standing with your back against the wall against Eliza? That's not what you want to do. That's really not what you want to do. Like,
oh, nice.
Why are you here? Why are you here, Oracle? Why would you go here? Anyway.
Oh my god. Still, after the great comeback that E minor had almost made, Oracle still manages to close out the round, and he's 1 round away from proceeding to winner finals. Who finishes the string?
Finish. Nice, goes for the EX. Good option there against that pressure. Big mistake, gets the block. Big punish. And the Schmicks for the end. There we go, Schmicks to hell. Big ass. Here we go.
And Oracle, what a display from the Frenchman. Very, very solid. Game 1 was very close, but Game 2, he just didn't give E minor a chance, and he definitely earned the result. He will be the first name in our winners finals. I'm sorry, And he will face the winner of this next match, which will be PiKaH against Epic Stuffer. So Hwoarang against whoever PiKaH chooses to choose now.
Yeah. Man, it's like it just shows how scary Anna really is, cause like really like you saw the decisions all working out, you know? And it's just 2 decisions and you're dead, honestly, right? It wasn't the case really, like that wasn't like Oracle's game plan, right? Like he has the 50-50, but he also just really, you know, tries to catch you with like counter hits, just poking down with like the down forward 4, down forward 1. Just really tries to poke you down, Chaos Judgment, low high. But you could see certain rounds where it was just like, you know, 1 punish and then just a full crouch, schmicks, gets schmixed, GG's. It's just, you know, that's just the state of the game as well. But like Anna's 50-50, truly something to behold with all over carry as well. And the hand sweep combo also becoming more consistent. You know, that was like a really big buff, honestly, to her gameplay. Anyway.
Yeah, and seeing Øracle now from quite some time now, and the development in his playstyle has been quite something like to acknowledge, because I remember him a couple of months back. It was like a 50-50 monster, and he was always putting you in the blender and such. But now he's playing so solid, and he always like he doesn't make it obvious when he's going for the 50-50s, and when he does go for them, he still keeps you guessing. And it's such a threat now. Øracle is definitely becoming one of the best players in Europe. And I can't really wait for winners finals now. It's definitely going to be an amazing match. Him against either PiKaH or Epic Stuffer.
Yeah, we got like a couple of strong Annas for sure here in Europe with Fran, Øracle, Van. Like yeah, strong Annas. You know, one thing I like with Europe is like we got like pretty much every character at least somewhat represented somewhere. You know, so. Like that's the one thing, you can talk shit about like Tekken balance all you want, but in the end, because every character is like slightly broken in their own special way, every character really is viable, you know, in the end. So on that aspect, I think Tekken balance is quite good. The problem is like everyone is so powerful that you can get like steamrolled just a bit too quick, especially the first 2, right? It's like, oh man, this guy just went for his stuff and it worked out, and I was dead in like 2 seconds. Because, you know, Tekken, you know, even with the 5 HP increase, you know, they increase the HP by 5, and what do? They increase damage for characters in the next balance patch. It's like, you know, guys, that's like kind of working backwards, right? Like, oh, you have 5 extra HP, but now, you know, Feng has more damage on everything. It's like, okay. It's like, you know, it's pretty much the same then, isn't it? It's pretty much the same then.
Yeah, basically, because slowly they've buffed the damage for most of the characters now. And the weird part is when they reduced the damage and they added the HP, they buffed Steve's wall combo damage, which was like very stupid because Steve at that time had still done forward to homing, which made him even more dumb. But thankfully, 2 patches, the last 2 patches were very, very good in terms of balance. I believe Feng doesn't really he did deserve some damage buffs, maybe not everyone that he got in the last patch, but he definitely became a bit of a better character now, and he's definitely more solid of a pick.
Yeah, PiKaH trying to mimic Øracle here. It's the Anna. Got a good lead here. Oh man, Assassin Dagger under the high with that QCF motion, but he messes up the ender.
Let's see if this going back to haunt him, tried to punish the down 3-4 after duck. Oh no.
I hate it when Hwoarang do that. I hate when they do rage art after like I'm already dead and it works. That's the worst part. Like, oh, well, you know, the game's over. Let's watch a movie. Like, oh my god, bro. Really?
Like the only safe mid rage art, and it plays after you're dead. Like what the hell?
Yeah,
some dev is
that's
definitely
broken.
a Hwoarang, man.
Yeah, that's broken.
Sweep, nice block. Last poke, and Epic Stuffer gets round number 2 as well. The Epic definitely not working out so far for PiKaH. No punish on the Cat 3.
PiKaH needs something to happen here. The back one works out. Down forward
nice.
2, just throw it out and it works. What?
Oh, nice float. That
Interesting.
was a little bit weird, exactly. Oh, no break on the throw. Catches a couple of slaps and gets thrown out.
How can she slap? Oh, not a great punish, but it's something. I mean, Haorang, you know, the while standing punish with Haorang is kind of awkward. Oh, there we go. Sidestep down forward 2. 8. Nice. That's that. Again.
Once again, slaps.
Oh, I know why he picked Anna. He wants the snake edge at round start. Because I said like, oh man, Anna's snake edge at round start is kind of difficult to see. So he's not done it yet, so now I'm not sure. Now I'm like starting to doubt myself. Alright, he goes for the mid. He goes for the mid often, that -10 mid. Instead of like the kick and the jab. Bam. Oh my god,
Nice
there we
down
go
forward.
again.
1.
Let's do it.
It's clipping Epic Stuffer trying to move. So very good option from PiKaH.
Yeah.
Skyrocket. Ooh. That dash. Rage Drive spent.
Alright, no
for the
wall
wall bounce.
bounce for you.
Oh, and a good option from Epic Stuffer. Not sure about the input of the move, but still manages to close out game number 1.
I think it's just up forward 3+4, right? Like those multi kicks. It's like a classic, and you have like you can do like a small one and a bigger one, and the bigger one is -10, I believe.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, not working out quite as well.
Just like
So,
my
yeah.
camera.
Let's see what PiKaH decides to do.
Help, I'm locked behind the paywall again. You have to do the Macharino codes. We need to surpass the $25 price pool, or you will remain without a secondary camera.
Now, Rek'Su is like DLC for the first season of Guilty Gear Strive. I don't know if you saw the leaks, but one of the characters, it's Rek'Su. It's been data mined, sorry. So, you know, if you have Season 1 Guilty Gear, if you already have it, you can see him. Like, I can see him, you know, just fine. But if you don't, you know, go buy it, go to Steam, buy it, and you will unlock Rek'Su here.
Get ready for the next battle.
I've heard about the leaks. I've heard about the first character, and I really do not want to learn what the other characters are.
I don't know anything, and I'm happy to stay
No,
ignorant.
I won't say, because I'm a big hater of spoilers, and if I got spoiled, doesn't mean that I will spoil it for others, so it's not fair.
I mean, it's not like I care that much, because I already have like an inkling for certain characters, because like, you know, with the story and stuff, showing up some characters.
Yeah, I haven't watched the whole story so far, so
Round
Yeah,
one.
same, honestly. I straight went into the game because I had like little time before, you know, before I had to go to Belgium and, you know, leave Strive behind. The funny thing is, like, while I was working, I was already like downloading Strive on my PC, like, you know, and looking like the moment Strive is downloaded, I'm like, well, guys, that's it for me. Have fun, nice weekend. Let's go.
Round 2. Fight.
Yeah.
yeah, immediately PiKaH with the Steve pick. Excellent choice, but definitely very ugly customization.
2 grab. Oh, Wakey 3. There we go. 8, 8, 8. No wall for you.
PiKaH now in rage. Oh my god, the back one goes around the rage drive. Try to go for a reset. Nice
Oh, he
patience
ducked
from
too fast.
Christopher.
That mid still got
Fight.
clipped him. Alright, punish. Yep. Alright, gets the power crush, but no PiKaH.
Let's go for a Gatling. Quite, it's the hardest conversion from the power crush. Ooh, nice combo. Tried to realign, dropped it, but got a reset and the Dreadnought uppercut. My favorite move in the game. Secures the round for PiKaH. Nice back 3 from Epic Stoffer. This will carry through the wall. Goes for a reset. PiKaH doesn't grab the bait. Nice throw.
Yeah,
PiKaH is outside of range.
broken.
Back with the
Looking
high.
good here. 1+2 throw broken. Alright, interrupts. No counter hit. So they hop
good
game,
punish.
I guess. Oh,
Oh,
my
the
god!
rage drive.
I saw that one coming, honestly, in that situation. It's like, yeah, you know, why not rage drive? If he ducks, he's getting messed up. And if he isn't, you know, you get a little mix-up on the pressure.
Yeah,
So,
such a very good rage drive from PiKaH, although like you don't really want to press after you have your move blocked. I think Tsunami Kicks is heavily minus, although it's not unsafe. So
yeah, I think
very...
even on hits, I think Howrang is technically in like a mix-up state, technically. Like it's not like it's not super great for him. It's something like Howrang's like complaining about. You know, I think I'm gonna watch the story for Strive like on YouTube. It's probably on YouTube, right? You know, knowing how people do things, it's probably been posted on YouTube. I think I'm gonna watch it since, you know, I can't play Strive, but I can at least watch the story so I can, you know, follow the lore a little bit. Like I know a little bit of the lore, not that much, so but I'll try and learn at least like the story of Strive itself.
Yeah, I think even think what was his name, Ruli or someone, a Strive actually known content creator has done like a series of videos with the backstory for the whole Guilty Gear series, and I really want to get in on it before I commit to watching the story mode for Strive, which is just cutscenes. Quite a weird story mode, to be honest, but one which makes sense because like you don't get the matches to interrupt the flow. Okay, game number 3. Epic Stoffer against PiKaH. Let's see who will go ahead and meet Øracle in winner finals.
Alright, gets the guard break. Oh man, yeah, that's not gonna work as a punish. Oh, big whiff. There we go. This one does a lot of damage, folks. Look at that initial launch. Gonna go downstairs. Nope.
Oh,
Alright, we're gonna go for the PiKaH string, and there we go. First round PiKaH.
Nice option at the wall with the PiKaH up forward too. Into the flip over for Oki. Round number 1 for PiKaH, as Epic Stoffer has a slight life lead now. She's getting a little bit bigger. Nice guard break. Oh, doesn't get the guaranteed duck forward too. Probably a little bit mistimed. Nice. PiKaH down forward 2 now. So carry towards the wall. No, he drops it.
Alright, nice interrupt. Doesn't want to let him get away with that. And just the blender of the down 3-4. We haven't seen a lot of back 1 baiting, honestly. But oh man, here we go. Just frame skyrocket, gets hit by it. Nice punish. Man gets away from the down forward 2, it doesn't home anymore. Big whiff! Not the best punish, but it's something. Doesn't get a guaranteed, but gets that, I guess. Okay, bit of a messy round here. Honestly.
Oh my god!
And the hop kick! What a kill!
Oh my god, that was like some of the sloppiest but most functioning Tekken I've seen. And Epic Stoffer now on set point. Oh, gets the down forward too, doesn't manage to convert to the Shiro combo.
Just trying to get it. Oh, gets a back one counter hit, got a little bit of damage, goes for the guard break. Okay, he's got a good lead here, but needs to be careful. Oh man, he finishes the down to 1, and there we go. Bam, bam, bam. Final round, double Luigi, let's go.
Final round. Fight.
Shoot. Just the back one.
Steve against Warren, punches against kicks. Who shall come out on top?
Good throw, not broken again.
Nice duck and punish from PiKaH. Big step. Nice back one,
no
drops the
pick
combo!
2 grab again, just grab him. Just grab him back. Laser swords and the back turn. He followed him with the tech roll with a nice sidestep and catches his rear with the back 3, and that's gonna be it. Epic Stoffer 2-1. PiKaH, too many drops with the Steve.
It's definitely signs of not your main character, although I know PiKaH plays quite a fair bit of Steve, or played. I don't know if he still plays the character recently or regularly. So we're going to have Øracle against Epic Stoffer as our winners finals. First 2-3.
Yep, so Øracle versus Epic Stoffer. France versus Denmark. Anna versus Harang. It's gonna be interesting. Now Øracle, he's played against enough Harangs, so he definitely is gonna know what to do. So it's gonna be fun to watch him deal with Epic Stoffer's offense, and Epic Stoffer will have to deal with Oracle's barrage of pokes flowing into a 50-50 full crouch mix. It's gonna be good. But yeah, Epic Stoffer sadly left the lobby, so he will have to be re-invited in. This will also be the first 2-3 match, so this isn't first 2-2.
So plenty of time for either player to adjust to the other's playstyle. It's definitely, in terms of character, probably favors a little bit more Harang, as Anna can get maybe a little bit predictable over a long set, although she still has plenty of tricks up her sleeve. So, and I'm sure Øracle is very well versed in using them bit by bit, and he's, by now, I think he's done plenty of first 2-3s in tournament as well, so he's surely very smart as to how to use his tools.
Yeah, I think just overall, I think Øracle is overall like a stronger player than Epic Stoffer. So I think Epic Stoffer definitely is the underdog here. That being said, I'm not gonna count him out. I can definitely see him winning anyway. He does seem to be in great shape today. Like, been making some great decisions for the most part. So he's definitely looking good out there. So yeah, we'll have to see what happens. Øracle versus Epic Stoffer. First 2-3, let's go. Both players have readied up.
Both of these players have had quite a strong opponent in their winners semis, with Øracle defeating E minor and Epic Stoffer defeating PiKaH, as we've just seen in our last match.
Oh, lucky Øracle. Look at that stage. That's what he wanted to see, probably. Gonna get that Forgotten Realm.
Yeah, although seeing Epic Stoffer already chose it in a prior match, I wouldn't be too gutted if I were him. Although Anna on this stage is ridiculously strong. Let's see who does manage to get the advantage on this stage. Because as we've seen earlier, Gray picked this stage against PiKaH, I believe, and PiKaH broke all the floors for him. So doesn't really matter if they broke the floors on you first.
Round 1. Fight.
She's gonna run in, down for 1. Oh, nice step there. Great step to the left against the down for 1. Gets the launch. Good start for Epic Stuffer.
Breaks the first floor immediately. Against Ana and Devil Jin, the first thing you have to do is break those floors. Oh, weird step. I think he may have, was going for a setup. I'm not sure, but still manages to close out the round.
Yeah, I think he was not sure like what was gonna happen there if he were to press it and stuff, so he just waited it out. But yeah, ended up getting the round with a nice down 3-4. Anyway, here we go, breaks the floor. Mix up. Wall bounce. Downstairs again. And here we are, bottom floor. We're with the Vishnu, the elephant god, in the background there. I believe that's Vishnu. No, that's Ganesha. Sorry, that's fucking Ganesha. I don't know my mythology clearly. Here we go.
You definitely know more than me. As Epic Stuffer getting a good life lead. Nice parry. Øracle just sitting outside of rage. One of the worst spots to be in this game, as one combo can kill you off. Oh, good parry. Øracle now entering rage. Good break of the throw. Tries to go for the mix.
Yep.
And good patience from Epic Stuffer and nice punish.
You know, there's like several things you can do when an Ana goes full crouch like that. You have to determine, is the range so that if I do backdash into crouch, you know, the while setting 2 is gonna whiff because of the range, and you know, I'm ducking, so the hand sweep is gonna get blocked? Or am I close? If you're close, you wanna go left and then duck, so the hand sweep will whiff. At least if they do it straight away, you know, they can realign. If they do like down forward again too, they realign to your axis. But yeah, like that's the best option. Or of course, if it's really close, you know, just and they go full crouch in your face, just throw out like a 13 frame mid, you know, be like, no, you don't go full crouch in my face, I hit you.
I will not respect you. Oh, nice just frame skyrocket. And this would be tons of damage. Ooh, fortunately, drops the wall combo there. Wake up 3, no, counter hit, oh, gets the roll. This will probably kill with the correct combo. And goes for the Rage Art to be safe. And yeah, that's that. Øracle gets game number 1 here.
Yeah, close though, you know, Epic Stuffer definitely put up a good fight here. Made it to final round. So yeah, Øracle first game.
See what adjustments, if any, will Epic Stuffer do. Although, as you said, a very well-fought match from both players. Øracle just happening to get a launch at the end and manages to convert brilliantly into death. And yeah, Farsa, I want to play Strife too. I don't really blame you. Such a good game. I mean, I've been thinking about it non-stop. I haven't even turned on Tekken for this week. And I don't think I'll be turning it on for quite a while either.
Yeah, I mean, I was already not really playing in online tournaments anymore, so, you know, I'm definitely gonna, you know, when there's offline for Tekken, I'm definitely gonna show up, and maybe like the day before I play some online, you know, get a bit of a feel again for my character, you know, scrape off that rust. But overall, you know, for online, you know, in my evenings after work, you know, before I go to bed, I'll definitely be grinding out a few hours of Strife instead.
Yeah, I mean, and it's had such a great launch as well. I've known of some Steam disconnects, but they weren't as frequent as one would expect. With I've seen like it hit close to 30k concurrent players on Steam, which is ridiculously great. Tekken had 18,000 on launch day, so like fuck you, Tekken. But
Yeah, it like surpassed Mortal Kombat's peak as well. So yeah, just like great numbers. You know, Daisuke is like rubbing his hands together like a grubby little money goblin. So yeah, looking good for Strife. Let's hope that that hype carries on throughout the game's lifespan, like it did with Tekken. Honestly, like Tekken was strange. Like the hype never stopped. It seemed to gain in popularity rather than decline. Tekken for the longest time.
yeah, only the death of offline killed Tekken, unfortunately. But like when it was still being played in tournaments regularly, it was such a hype game, and like I can't really wait for offlines to be back. And as you said, I mean, once offlines are back, I'm definitely getting back into Tekken.
Yeah, I mean the World Tour was also like just great spectator, right? Spectator sport. It was like great just watching the matches. You have like, you know, a lot of great personalities as well in the FGC for Tekken. You know, like some really really entertaining players to watch. And then just the game is like very beautiful to watch, and just very even for like a beginner spectator, they can like appreciate what's going on. So yeah, really, you know, really good design that for like you know, for like spectating more than like Tag 2 and so was. Oh,
Yeah,
nice
I believe
block,
that.
but bad punish there on the hand sweep. You want to maybe do you know, sidestep back 3. Pretty good punish against that. Alright, the ass. Oh, the rear! No, not quite. He didn't commit because it was more of a side. Minus 14.
Goes for it again. And nice down forward one to close out the round. Øracle bringing it back. Oh, but the just frame skyrocket, stuffing Oracle's offense attempt. Nice throw, no break once again from Øracle, excuse me. And the back 3 closing out the round.
The laser blade throw is just working out for him, or plasma blade. I don't remember which one. But yeah, it's doing quite well. One throw not broken. Oh man, he just goes under that. It looked like with that assassin dagger. Alright, backdash, backdash, backdash.
Oh, weird interactions once again.
Oh, didn't step. Oh, nice choice. You know, went for the homing move, expecting perhaps a back 1, and it works out. But here we go. Epic Stuffer, his homing move, catching the roll there with the phalanx. There we go. No, that ain't phalanx. Never mind. But yeah, the homing move working out, catching the roll. 1-1. Epic Stuffer on the board.
Yeah, very good comeback here. Epic Stuffer winning 3 rounds to 1 now. And that was a walled stage as well, although just a balcony break, which wasn't even used. But still, very good signs from Epic Stuffer. He's making adaptations. He's probably playing a little bit more aggressive, not letting Øracle take the offense on him.
Yeah, like if you never give the Ana player the chance to really go full crouch at range and try and catch you with a hand sweep or a while selling 2, then, you know, then you're kind of shutting them down. So yeah, Epic Stuffer definitely went for more of an aggressive, more of a I'm gonna steal your turn type of game plan, and yeah, it definitely worked out for him in this game. So yeah, let's see how Oracle's gonna adapt to the situation.
Yeah, can definitely come back to haunt him in the long run if Øracle catches a hold of what Epic Stuffer is doing. But if you don't overextend your welcome, you'll definitely be able to get away with it. As no surprise, Øracle decides for Forgotten Realm. We already went there in game number 1, although it was a random select. Now Øracle definitely going back to the Forgotten Realm. Let's see if he'll be able to make use of those floor breaks, or if Epic Stuffer will steal them away from him.
Round 1. Fight.
Sort of approaching downfall 1. Wants Tries to stuff him down. Schmicks? No, no Schmicks for you. Stoffer so far been pretty good on the messy guesses, as you can see. That's Øracle threatening the snake dash, and there we go. Assassin dagger, the wall. He's hella dead.
KO.
Nice spike to the guaranteed damage and the down forward 4 for good measure to make sure he's dead.
Yeah, Øracle with a little poke. Gets the lead at the start, but gets taken away anyway. But a low parry. Gonna give him quite the lead here as he goes for another floor break. Cat's cradle. Sidestep 3, he just wants to keep him shut in the offense. But Øracle finally lets loose. Decides, you know, I have the lead, let me sit on this lead and try and catch Epic Stoffer whiffing. There we go, the hand sweep. Finally gets Schmicks. Oh, drops.
Oh, break
Oh
on the
my
throw.
god! The conditioning with the throws working out.
KO.
The down for 1-2 for the kill. Øracle looking good here, taking perhaps the second game for him. Taking it 1-2 if this continues.
Will get punished with the down forward 4.
A lot of
Øracle is
poking with the down 4 by Øracle, or attempts at the very least. He just wants to chip away at Epic Stoffer's health here. That's low parry, Epic Stoffer catching on, throwing out some more low parries.
I think Øracle is trying to
Oh, big
test
whiff!
out.
And finally gets Schmicks on the weight.
Oh no! No
Oh,
break
he
on the
didn't
throw,
break
and
through.
this will kill the chain throw from Øracle. And very good. No round brown from the Frenchman as he gets back the lead in the set at 2-1. I remember this is a first to 3, so still one game for Øracle to win to be in the grand finals winner's side. I believe in that last game, Øracle was trying to go for lows to open up Epic Stoffer's defense because he wasn't ducking at all. He was like refusing to fall into the mix-up. And finally, it definitely caught on because after the low parry, he caught him with the full crouch down forward 2. And was able to close out the game as well.
Yeah. Good point, Michelle. Like, I'm definitely not gonna forget your name either. Like, say in like 5 years time, you know, it's like we're in Copenhagen, you know, me and Ace holding hands in hand, you know, walking around Denmark or whatever with our children, and we see you, and it's like, hey, isn't that Michelle? And we wave to you, and you come over. I was like, oh yeah, I remember you. I remember you. Yeah, remember Ace, Michelle? Yeah.
I'll be somewhere in Malta.
Can be
laughing
bad,
at you,
Marcus. Hey, you know, Michelle, you know, I'm sure you'll find happiness, you know, still, you know, you'll still lead a happy life and all, you know. Don't worry. Anyway, here we go. Gonna go to the Domo di Sirio, Epic Stoffer's choice. Let's see if he can make it 2-2, or this is gonna be the last of Epic Stoffer in the winner's side of the bracket. And he will go down to that losers final.
The balcony break, as customary for Epic Stoffer, one of
Round
is probably
fight.
most big stages because of Moran's multiple balcony break setups. Ooh, nice counter hit. This will be very close to the wall. Oh, drops the combo, unfortunately. Good
Nice break on the
throw
1+2, right foot forward. Again, he does it a lot, like attack, little weight, spring kick. Works out though. Big whiff, no, not really. Barely a whiff. Oh my god, why would you duck, my man? And there we go. I mean, why would you duck?
Round
It's Anna.
2.
But yeah,
Fight.
yeah, that hurt quite a bit there.
Yeah, the conditioning has finally worked for Øracle. Nice parry into 4-3.
Oh my god, here we go again. 3 Chaos Judgment into the QCF. 1 the Assassin Dagger. Look at that damage, the setup. I tried to roll, but Epic Suffer, great option there with the Tsunamis. Oh, Øracle afraid of the balcony break from the Hell Sweep. Tried to move around it, got away, and now gets the second round in a row. Øracle now about to take the winners final and go into grand final. Epic Stuffer needs to make a 3-round comeback. He's got quite a lead.
Nice Dako, unfortunately doesn't punish. Good parry to guarantee 10 frame. Oh, this time he gets clipped, but the full crouch down forward too. Good wall carry
Øracle
from...
managing to get it out quite fast from the full crouch position.
Good break, but this time Epic Stuffer has his back towards the wall. Oh, tried for some shenanigans with back turn.
Oh, bit too slow.
Ooh,
Oh,
the
the
roll!
trade, but he's lucky. Won't get a pickup. Yeah, the down forward 4. He's enraged though. He can run up down 3+4 anytime now. No, it was pure bait. He thought he was gonna do it, but no, he just spends his entire, he just went with the back 3 there. Big risk, but manages to get his round.
Punishes the raw Chaos Judgment stance.
Yeah, I would have
quite a-
gotten hit as well there, by the way, by that back 3. I definitely thought the down 3+4 was coming, the rage drive. Oh man, Schmicks with the sidestep. Oh man, this isn't looking good for Epic Stuffer despite that great game before. And the while standing 1-2 will take it. Øracle 3-1 Epic Stuffer, but Epic Stuffer definitely put up a fight there. So yeah, congrats to both players.
Very, very solid performance from Øracle. The whole game, it was a little bit unfortunate how he lost the round which Epic Stuffer won, but Øracle is still as solid as ever, making those crucial adjustments that saw him lose game number 2, and then came back as strong as ever, and he's now sitting pretty in grand finals on winner's side, so he's definitely the favorite now.
Definitely. Anyway, folks, I'm afraid that is it for me. I got some football to go watch. I know I'm a freaking normie. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the tournament, and remember, use exclamation Matcherino to find that Matcherino link, and use that coupon code with your account if you haven't already, and add that sweet 50 cents into the prize pool, or even a bit more if you're feeling generous. Wink. And with that, yeah, that's it for me. So I'm gonna be replaced by Panterosida. So yeah, enjoy, guys.
Goodbye, Mirko. As we are waiting for Panther to load in. Curiously enough, we have the top 4 seeds of the tournament in the last 4 places of the tournament. So that's not something you get to see very often. Showing how Aisk is a very good seeder. Good job, Lord Aisk.
Yeah, I actually manually seeded this tournament as well. Because we didn't have... Hey, thanks for the sub. Appreciate
and you
that.
have big issues here.
Appreciate. Yeah, usually we run like from past results, but today I was like, shit, dude. The last tournament I had that was like real was, what was it, like 3 weeks ago or something? Because we had the team tournament and then we had the hiatus week where Dave did it. So yeah, I did them manually this week, and no, I'm not saying I'm a god, but usually for offline events as well, my track record is very good for seeding. When we had like GTW, I was seeding, and I think like it was like 15 out of 16 of my seeded players ended like going through pools. and most of like the
Yeah,
top
when you
8
say
was like my
seeded
seeding.
players like that, it doesn't sound good at all. Just so
What?
you know. Nothing. What's up, everyone? Are we alive? Can the people hear me?
Is Ace drunk? I'm not drunk, man. I'm kind of thirsty though. I was thinking about drinking beer, so that's actually a good point.
So what up, Farsai, my tag partner?
Hello, Panther. Good to
What
have
up,
you
what
here.
up, what up? It's good to be playing my favorite game, Tekken 7, with my favorite online, Tekken 7 online. There's no other game I'd rather be playing right now than Tekken 7, good old Tekken 7.
Wait, who are you gonna play in Strive? That's very important.
Hey, shut up. What's Strive? Never mind, don't talk about the Strive. That's not Tekken 7.
Who are you gonna play, man? Let me know.
You know, there's a... If something like Strive existed and was better than Tekken 7, I would use something that's like a button instead of dashing, you know?
A robot?
That's really fun with charged characters because they actually become non-charged characters.
Round 1.
That's fun. But you know, this is Tekken 7. No time to talk about any other trash. Only good old 3D games, you know?
2D characters.
Good old
It's
3D
definitely
games with 3D characters like Keys and Eliza, you know? You know it.
like it's all the signs showing us that we need to talk about 2D. But anyway, E minor against PiKaH.
Yeah, but this is the wrong to do. This is KOF, man. That's next year.
This is pretty much a total non-Tekken game because it's 2 DLC characters. Although it's a Tekken original. Oh, I don't think he got it. Oh, nice duck from E minor. Anyway,
I mean, these characters are older than Anna in Tekken 7, so they are more Tekken by that measure, you know. Eliza's in Tekken Revolution, you know. She's been in multiple Tekken games, so she must be a Tekken character. That's what the creators say. Ooh, okay. It's a nice launch there.
oh,
Okay,
nice
DP, a nice 3D
DP.
tool right there.
Oh,
There you go,
and
another DP.
closes out the round. Two.
Good old 3D games, man. Love to see it. Punish that DP. Classic 3D gameplay. 1 meter.
Another
There
element
you go,
of
double
3D
Repugn.
games.
Yeah, the double Repugn is a staple of 3D games, huh? There you go, screw. Oh, wall to wall, gonna see a combo video.
Nice.
PiKaH not dead
combo.
yet. Oh
PiKaH.
no, it drops. Doesn't get the throw. There you go.
Remember, this is the last first to 2 set, so 2 wins will get you into the losers final.
Back flashing. Also, this is a minor, right?
Yes, it is.
The comeback king.
Nice.
Of course, coming back in the time of need, you know. It's really game. Comes
Like,
back
do you
with
not-
Eliza.
Oh, goes for the. Is it a key charge setup? Yes, it is.
Ooh, okay.
Counter it.
Oh, it doesn't
Wall
get not close to the wall, unfortunately.
Good
Still
punish.
looking good for PiKaH, unless he gets launched. There you go, power through that. So there you go, just down 4-4.
Final round. Fight.
Reminder to
Oh,
anyone who
nice
has a
job.
snake edge that if you hit someone with a round start snake edge, Ace will add $5 to the prize pool.
Yep, has to be round start directly into snake edge, no more commands allowed. So no stances, no backdashing, just snake edge. If you ask me, the real prize should be like taking money from the opponent because he ate the snake edge on the wrong start. But we cannot take money from people, so we'll do the opposite.
Oh, ducks!
Oh, there you go, that's
Oh.
gonna kill. PiKaH with the
Oh,
comeback
the-
and the key charge. Damn.
Key charge after the hit.
Man's key charging, huh?
E minor ducking very unfortunately there. But
You know it's a 3D game. If you duck, you might get launched. That's
got
how
hit
it
by
be.
the overhead.
Tekken 7. My favorite game. Thank you Namco for this fantastic game.
With the favorite online, the best
My
netcode.
favorite online, the best in the business. Man. You know, at least this online isn't racist, you know, like other games. Well, let's see. I don't think we're gonna see a character switch, of course, because it's E minor. Who's playing Eliza. He tends to play top tiers in every game he plays, so that means Eliza is a top tier in Tekken 7. Yeah, so in case anyone wanted to know that, Eliza is a top tier, you know?
As we head into Mishima Dojo, picked by E minor after.
Yes, he always tends to pick the stage, I think.
Round 1. Fight.
Starting with the back one, that's no good. We've seen that a couple times.
Hi, Jacob.
And don't poke there. He's trying to get the wall bomb so bad.
Nice triple
Very
dive
good
kick combo. This will
Oh,
be
wall
the
to
wall.
wall.
Beautiful stuff from E
Yeah.
minor.
That's why he likes this stage. You know he spent like hundreds of hours practicing in this stage.
Oh, the DP unfortunately
Oh,
gets
he's gonna die.
punished.
Oh no, Deadly Rave. No, Rashomon. That's gonna be enough, I guess.
Yeah, definitely.
All get in Japan, let's go.
Round 2. Fight.
Okay, first one goes to PiKaH. Ooh, counter hit.
Dive kick.
Let's see the combo. No, he's gonna get that wall.
Ooh, good damage
Easy
already.
50%. Nice go parry.
Once again, triple dive kick combo.
Oh, there you go. Nice combo there. It's gonna be a wall to wall again. There. This dude can find the wall any place.
KO.
E minor going
Round
on
3.
a stage tour.
Fight.
Yeah,
he's
he's
sitting on-
showing every corner, you know, in case anyone isn't familiar.
He's sitting on 2 bars of meteor
upper
now.
left corner. There you go.
Converts.
You wanna see the southwest corner? Let's go there. Damn, wall to wall again. Okay, one hit away. Oh, he's holding the perfect. No, it didn't get the perfect because of the chip.
Round
But,
4.
that's a get a perfect, I guess.
Chip damage, another standard of Tekken 7 3D games.
Staple, man. Staple overall mechanic that every character has. It would be unfair. It would be really unfair if only certain characters had chip damage, right?
Yeah,
It wouldn't
exactly.
be right.
Ooh, nice break from E minor. Who's,
Oh, nice. Low profiling.
could
Just
probably
in
kill.
Combo by PiKaH.
No, this won't kill, but would be very close.
There
Nice,
you go. With
1-1,
that dive
two.
kick.
Final round.
Ooh,
Key charge once again.
I'm BMing, huh? Some grudge here.
And this could potentially be set point for PiKaH if he wins this game.
Oh, important drift there. Drop there by E minor. Nice pick there. Oh, the back three.
So,
You wanna see the
force
southeast
ball.
corner again? Let's go.
Good dive kick.
Oh, doesn't get the counter hit, unfortunately. Slide. Ooh.
The
This
sidewalk.
isn't gonna
and-
be it, but it's gonna be close.
Oh,
Or it
this
might
will
be it.
kill.
What do I know?
Beautiful stuff from
What the
E
fuck do I know?
minor.
I'm just a Call of Duty player.
Aren't you a Guilty Gear player?
No, it's a guilty gear. Is that one of those weeb games that nobody play?
No, it's a game which
It's certainly not gonna be more popular than Tekken, right?
definitely no. Tekken is the best fighting game
Yeah,
out
first
there.
it's funny because first I made me an avatar with my staple aviators on top of my regular glasses, and a week later, Snapchat killed my account and I can't use that filter anymore. So the shades are dead, and yeah, you can see my eyes. That's too bad. Blame Snapchat, you know, fuck Snapchat. F's in the chat for fuck Snapchat. I could make another account, but I'm not gonna do that. Maybe I'll get real glasses and put it on top of my glasses. Wouldn't that be nice?
Ooh, as we
No,
have hit the $20 in the prize pool. Thank
Oh,
you
nice.
for.
We have reached that.
Yeah,
If anyone that hasn't used the match arena yet, don't do that. Only once though, otherwise it's cheating. And we do not condone cheating in this chat. We also do not condone anime games. Until Monday. But you know, what happens Monday? I don't know. Snapchat.
there's
Nice
a
command, bro.
tournament.
Oh
for
no,
a game.
I got the Shadow Run. That's okay. We're into the game now. Back to the classic Tekken stage keys state.
Stage geese, stage geese. Ooh, nice block. Unfortunately, doesn't launch punish the PiKaH special.
Oh, finally gets the wall bounce.
Oh, drops the combo because tried to realign a little bit too much. Nice wall bounce once
Wall
again.
bounce. Now he adapts. There you go.
Why are you ducking, E-Miner? Oh, nice punish. Breaks the wall.
It's not over yet.
Screw.
He's got rage on the walls. Not the angles though. Didn't get
Ooh,
the.
good float. Nice backdash into the 1-1-2 punish. Excellent stuff from PiKaH. Going into the lead in the set.
Oh, gets clipped. No 2D jumps for you, sir. I'm also 2D. Bounce. Oh, he's got the perfect angle for a combo video. Let's see what he can do.
Oh, doesn't
Yeah,
Ops go for a wall break?
Good enough, I guess. 50% is good enough.
Nice, suspends the meter on a wall splat.
Tour.
So
Kill the state on the low. There you go.
E-Miner getting
It's really close right now.
getting us all tied up. It's the final game of this set, remember? The last first two of the day.
Yeah, whoever goes home is gonna be in a close match at least.
Ooh, good back 3-2 cancel. Unfortunately, the wall messes up the combo. Good duck on the throw.
Both players pretty low on meter right now. You have to be really smart with their use. Another aspect of 3D games, meter management.
Oh, there's E-Miner spending one bar. The EXDP and
I'm about to
PiKaH
get another
replying.
one, but might not have time to use it. This combo keeps on. No, drops the combo.
Throw a bounce once again. Pretty tense matchup. E-Miner now in rage. PiKaH just outside of it. Oh, the EXDP!
Boy doing the SDP.
Round 4.
And
Another
PiKaH.
type of 3D games, you know, doing an EXDP to try and save the run. Panic EXDP. But now he's heading into a potential final round with no meter, but he's about to blow up PiKaH right now. Not quite though.
Oh,
Another
once again!
EXDP. That's gonna be a launch though. Oh no, you're gonna pay for this, boy. Oh Jesus. Oh no.
No, yes, it does.
That was the most expensive EXDP I've ever seen.
The 70% life gone. A staple
Nice
of
EXDP,
3D
bro.
games.
Okay, but now he might not got rage though, but that's not gonna matter. That he goes home.
And PiKaH key charging again.
The one on the key charge team.
And very unfortunate for E-Miner there. feeling pressured enough to throw out the
He didn't
EXDP.
really learn his lesson on the DXDP though. He tried it again, but you know, you have to take risks. Sometimes they don't work.
Yeah, exactly. And now
You
PiKaH
know,
will move on.
speaking about taking risk as it not working, that's something that definitely doesn't apply to Tekken 7. Tekken 7, a very traditional game that didn't change things for the worse. You know, classic 3D games. My favorite game. And now we're done with the first 2 twos, and we're gonna head to the first 3. Put some light here. Swiss is the superior weekly format. Yeah, but if you do like a Swiss tournament with 50 people, it's gonna take like 3 days.
As we are now waiting on loser
Give me
finals.
a moment, guys.
Which will be Epic Stoffer against PiKaH. These two have already met in winner semis, and Epic Stoffer was the one getting away with the win. Let's see if a longer set will benefit PiKaH, or Epic Stoffer will still manage to come out with the win.
Pander, he got spirited away. You know, he was like, nobody, and not enough people used the match arena code. You know,
Sorry
so
about that.
okay, never mind. He's back. Ruined the bid. You know, I kind of ruined it myself.
Oh, you can
anyways.
finish the bid, man. I'm just taking care of blown up furniture, you know. It's not Tekken related.
Oh, Tekken, the best
What's the
fighting
bid?
game out there.
Hey, finish the bid. Be a good streamer. No? Okay, we have a match. No bid. No bid, but we do have a match.
PiKaH going in with this Steve Fox. It worked for one game, but lost the next one. I think he went Steve all the way in the set and winner semis.
No, he cannot hope to pick Steve, you know, in like a secondary Steve character. You know, Steve players have worked their entire life for this, so he can just hope to pick the character and win, you know. Doesn't deserve it. Has to dedicate like 20 years to playing Steve.
Yeah, like Hero.
Yeah. To
Thanks for
dedicate your
fortune.
entire life, you know. People getting married, you're playing Steve. More important.
Jump back. Staple in.
Oh, is this gonna kill?
Nice rager.
Okay.
And the Epic Stoffer
Maybe you
is
don't need
dead.
to dedicate your life. Just do a rager. Another staple of 3D game.
Fight.
Oh, no punish on the PiKaH block forward 2. Could have launched that. No punish on the down forward 2 and PiKaH was well.
Okay, nice pick up, but doesn't follow it up.
No Sonic Fang. Oh, nice spacing
Oh,
with
nice.
it and smoke
Yeah.
for 2.
Round
PiKaH already on
Thank you for
game
spacing
point.
there. Full control for PiKaH. Stoffer seems to be intimidated. Is this a double match? Like, did PiKaH pick Steve against Epic Stoffer previously?
Yeah,
Or
exactly.
is
It was
okay.
the same matchup.
Yeah, it seems to be a weak point then.
Epic Stoffer trying to find out some pokes, although he's sitting
Ooh,
on his
out of
last
nowhere-
life.
Out of nowhere. Nice damage.
Oh,
There
and
you
a
go.
good while standing one for
Hook,
PiKaH.
taking it. Charging the homies to finish it. And that's the first game for PiKaH,
The Gov taking home game number 1.
the governor.
It's probably a result of the customization because this one doesn't suck like the pink one. I'm sorry,
It's
PiKaH,
a
but
good
true.
custom as well. PiKaH has an interesting taste in customs, you know.
But at least the horns aren't really that bad. But the pink Steve, which we
that's
saw
his
earlier,
staple,
was
the red custom with the big horn is the classic PiKaH, the Diablo
Yeah.
PiKaH. The 12-year-old OC, the strongest and doesn't afraid of anything. Yeah, I don't. Again, epic stuffer, character specialist, Hwoarang players dedicating their entire lives to learning to play Hwoarang instead of playing Tekken. And I don't think he can play anything else. So he's just gonna stick it out. Maybe pick a different stage. Maybe a bigger stage to be more free, but it's gonna be small stage. Technically favors Hwoarang, so maybe the only chance he gets is either this same stage or Forgotten Realm. He's gonna go for Duomo di Sirio. Of course, Hwoarang is also pretty good in balcony breaks.
he's been
So
going
let's
for
hope he gets that.
the stage quite a lot. So
Well, like Italy, you know, it's a beautiful
could be.
church. Oh, there you go. That's the good shit.
PiKaH going again for the pink Steve. Okay, now I wish you lose. Immediately
That's a good
starting
shit,
with
though.
the.
This is a good custom.
No, it's not.
But that he's got a ponytail, bro.
I'm a Steve man, I know. It's a shit custom. Oh, nice combo from
And there's also, you have to have a certain custom as well for to be a real Steve main. You can't have
Oh!
anything. Yeah.
Why are you ducking, Epic Stuffer? Oh, and the
Damn.
toe kick whiffs and PiKaH on point with the Sonic Fang.
Fight.
And from a almost certain Epic Stuffer round, PiKaH manages to steal it. Oh, gets the small pickup there. The down back 3-2.
Do some damage. Oh,
Nice
gets
down
clipped with a
4-2.
down for 2. Drops
Oh,
the
drops the
combo.
combo!
Out. Cheeky cross
Back
up.
3.
Oh, why are you doing that, bro?
For the Power Crusher dual setup, probably. To get the
down
guaranteed
for
damage.
2. Okay, just do that. Hey, look, I got a real down for 2. And I'm not even supposed to punch.
KO.
There you go.
Nice,
One
down
before.
3.
Round 3. Fight.
Okay, one round apiece.
Starts off with a throw.
Nice elbow drop. Classic boxing move.
Flicker jumps 1 by 1.
Pop. Oh, gets clipped.
Oh, gets caught pressing. Oh, nice throw, no break.
Go. Classic taekwondo throw.
Using plenty of throws today. Oh, nice forward. Oh, tries to
doesn't
go for
get
a
the
pickup.
pickup though.
KO.
Still gets the round.
Round 4.
Well,
For a
what code?
parry.
Fight.
Nice back 1-2. Oh, finishes
There's
it.
been finishing strings today.
Strength it. Oh, another one. Another one. Oh, nice.
Damn.
Gets the,
Guys with the movies right now.
the Sonic Fang.
Damn.
What's the final
Lucky
mix-up?
that move.
The punish. Why standing? The damage from Epic Stuffer. Once again, already
Oh,
admit
he's
health.
fighting for
Goes
the
for rage right. Beautiful.
Oh,
No!
balcony break is there.
Unfortunately, gets hit with
Is
the
it?
last
No, it's
one.
not there.
KO.
Oh, damn.
Oh, and goes
That
for
was
a punishable
pretty
move. Epic
anticlimactic.
Stuffer. Appreciate the attempt, but
I think you might be delayed, Rexo. Are you watching the screenshot as well, or did you watch the stream?
very Very strong comeback attempts there, but I'm watching the stream.
The screen share? I think you might be a little bit delayed.
Maybe my video is a bit...
Yeah. That's not supposed to happen, but you know, Discord can always have new issues. We don't have enough with Tekken having issues. We have to have Discord issues as well. That's how it be.
I think, could it be my voice got delayed? I think
I'm not even
it
sure.
sometimes happens
Like,
on Discord.
for the people in the chat, does it look like we're having a conversation that has sense? That makes sense? Are we... Hunter is just jealous? Why am I jealous? Okay, so now I see Rex's feed, camera feed is kind of freezing. So maybe
Yeah,
that has something to do with it.
Could be the internet as well. Maybe the internet is
I don't know.
dying.
The internet
Yeah,
in
of
general
course.
is dying. Too many Stripe players.
Ready for the next
The internet wasn't ready.
What is Strive?
I don't know. Some weeb game. We do not condone weeb games until Monday.
And Epic Software choosing to go for another balcony break.
A third match here. Let's try another balcony break if the other one didn't work.
I got beat up real hard by him on the stage plenty of times. So let's see if it works out for him. PiKaH still going with this shit custom. Good to see.
round one.
A good custom, man.
Fight.
No, it's not. I'm a Steve man, I know.
I'm sorry,
Nice.
it doesn't fit the criteria for a good Steve custom.
Immediately
That
Epic
reminds me
Software.
of something, but I'm gonna tell the anecdote after the match.
We'll,
Nice first
curious
round
to
for
hear about
Christopher.
Fight.
Okay, this man just gonna go and pick a book. Just playing.
that. Gets the launch there. From Sway.
Oh!
Oh!
Okay, he tried. Didn't finish it, but he tried.
KO. Round three. Fight.
Oh, nice. That's very hard, but still guaranteed. Nice back
Oh,
one.
nice.
Oh, does it break the balcony? Tries
Again,
to go for the
just my
gap.
head.
Very nice.
For the
Sweet.
option there. Nice duck.
Good
Duck in the
duck.
throw. Throws are high. Remember, you know, you can duck throws.
Round four.
A nice reminder.
Fight.
Except for some throws, but you know, it's a very particular case.
Oh, no punishment for 4-2. Probably a little bit too far to punish though. Very smart from a Epic Software. Nice
Oh,
down
another
forward
down
too.
It's looking like a balcony break. Balcony break season? Yeah, yes it is.
A bit of
For the Pele kick. This is
Sway
Epic
1-1.
Software much to lose right now.
PiKaH spent his rage already. Epic Software didn't really get into it.
Oh,
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 nice
there you go,
option
big
there.
kick.
You win.
It's Epic Software staying alive. 2-1. So yeah, as I was saying, reminded me the Steve custom thing. There used to be a guy in the Discord, redacted. You know, if you know, you know. He made a custom for Steve, his precious OC. And he just made Nero from Devil May Cry, but he didn't know. Just a guy with a blue long coat and white hair. Look at my cool OC, but bro, that's Nero from Devil May Cry. No, it's not. Devil May Cry is for weebs. Bro, you just made Nero for Devil May Cry. That's the angle, though. That was also a Steve player. So I assume he has the criteria. Maybe he's a fake Steve player. I don't know. Yeah, that was it. That wasn't really that interesting. It just reminded me of that. But pretty funny.
Still good. Talking about customs and stuff.
I mean, it's a good system overall. It's not as good as Tag 2 in that regard.
Yeah.
I think we can all agree for that.
Yeah, Type 2
Except for
was so
maybe,
good.
except for maybe the unique customs that every character gets. Some of the Tekken 7 ones are cooler. Shoutouts to Jun Kazama having tribal tattoos on her pants for some reason. But yeah, Tech 2 is better, but Tekken 7 is pretty good as well. I like having the chance to customize. You know, I like that. I prefer that over having a couple colors and that's it, you know.
Yeah,
Rather
true.
make my
And
own.
PiKaH still going for Howard Estate, although he's not playing Geese.
Yeah. More like coward this time, am I right?
Round one. Fight.
I'm not going to talk about his customs because by now you all know what I think about it.
It's a good custom, that's what I said.
No.
And you cannot say otherwise because you said you were not gonna say anything.
Fuck.
So the final verdict is it's a good custom.
No, my tactic. Good pressure from
Not
PiKaH.
picking
Get
up
up
there.
kick. PiKaH enraged. Nice 1-1-2 punish.
Oh, he tries to parry. It's gonna work out.
PiKaH whiffing a little bit.
Oh, nice pick up there.
Oh, he's gonna kill with the chip damage.
damn.
Oh,
His man
I
is in the
love to
bad
do
race
that.
drive.
Fight.
Oh,
You know
nice
the
break.
stuff here.
Nice break once again. Oh, spring kick hits him. Getting a bit of
Oh,
patient.
nice
Oh,
float.
nice float. This will be the wall. Beautiful wall combo there from PiKaH. Judging the distance perfectly.
Back to throw. Nice.
Back one
Underhit
in the
there.
face.
Back one, bro.
Three.
And PiKaH sitting on set point here. Winner of this
Man
will
looking to go to grand final right now.
oh, goes for
That
okay
is
with the
clear.
flip over. Break the wall.
Damn. That's,
So many
that's a
flicker
nice combo
jumps.
right there.
Combo videos with the flicker jumps. Oh, the power crash not working. Would have killed.
Okay, that's done for two.
Goes for the rage art.
Straight for the rage hard.
Get
I
damage,
don't think
but
it's the
speak and
first
rage.
choice, but he gets put okay on the wall. Oh, that's an... Oh, that was almost pretty bad.
Round four.
So risky
Good
from
composure there by
Stopper.
Epic Stopper.
Nice pair in the back two.
It's not over yet.
Oh, hop kick attempt.
And-
I respect that.
You shouldn't, that's illegal, man. Illegal kick.
It's hop kicks. It's in Tekken.
It's illegal, man. He's a boxer.
No break on the throw. PiKaH now rage. Oh, the get up three.
Oh, he's dead.
Oh, and the get up three. Heartbreaker here for Epic Stopper, but PiKaH moves on. And he
PiKaH
will
moving
now
on.
have a date with Øracle in Grand Finals.
Oh, man.
The match which we never
Øracle.
see in Salty.
Yeah. New match for Salty. New match for Tekken 7. Definitely didn't see it last week. I was thinking, did we actually see any Leos today?
Leo, no, I don't think so. Is Leo
She got buffed, and apparently she's broken now, but nobody's playing her. Yes, Eddie is playing her, but didn't participate today. So maybe people are exaggerating when they say patch notes or anything. Another staple of 3D fighting games. But... Well, not patch notes, that's not a staple of 3D fighting. But complaining about them, for sure. Well, fighting game really, complaining about any change. I wouldn't know. Shoutouts to Ratchman if he's in the chat. I wouldn't know about complaining about changes in new fighting games. I mean,
Reminder?
I think we already learned about the Arxis balancing if we play that previous Guilty Gear, you know?
Ready for the next battle.
Oh, your character has been getting nerfed every game for the past 3 games. Let me nerf it again. Fuck you.
Reminder for characters who have snake edges that we have a $5 bounty from Ace. So please, if your character, Anna, has a snake edge move, down back 3, please do it. Round start, so you can add a little bit to the prize pool.
PiKaH is definitely not here. He's definitely not gonna be expecting it.
Yeah, clearly.
That's the
it's
funniest thing. Like, we're saying this, people are gonna block it. Like, I don't expect it to hit, but when it hits, it's gonna be really funny.
But it's going
Because
to
you
be a
knew it was
mix-up.
coming.
Unfortunately, it's a little bit slow, and PiKaH is still 12 years old, so he can
Yeah.
block it.
Sumer reflexes, you know.
My old
One can react.
28-year-old ass can't even block Brian's snake edge,
No.
so like.
And I got the boomer reflexes, but I'm also kind of blind, so it adds up, you know.
Well, again with the killer doll
This might
outfit.
be amusing. Round 1. Fight.
Okay, one final, here
Oh.
we go.
I was expecting a
You know
down
the
back
drill,
three.
PiKaH coming from the losers bracket, has to win 2 sets. Øracle sitting pretty on the throne, only has to win 1 set. And those sets are gonna be first to 3. And this is the first of those. And this might be the only one of those. It's all up to Øracle.
Ooh, nice punish.
Step on the man.
Oh,
Ooh.
jump over the.
That was a nice idea, jumping over the Rapuken, but PiKaH was expecting the sprinting. So it wasn't a good idea. Yes, I step. Avoiding those projectiles. The stable of the 3D fighting game in general. Oh, nice one for 2.
KO.
It's a dead PiKaH, 1 round apiece.
Round 3.
Good round for Øracle.
Fight.
Let's see if he carries on the momentum.
Damn,
Unfortunate.
just going into cut stance, just like that.
Yeah. He got
Hoping
punished
for a
earlier.
low, maybe.
Size top 3, not top of it. Ooh, nice
Ooh.
step on the Shipuka. Nice down forward 2 from Øracle. So carry, no,
Amazing.
doesn't carry to the wall, goes for damage and Oki. Nice break.
Throw.
Ooh, nice step once again. Øracle on point. The
So
side step
moving on
left,
point right now.
and the good punish.
It's deserved round there. Ooh. He's doing big boy launchers now.
Goes to the wall. Nice damage. Oh, goes for the roll. Oh, nice. PiKaH just outside of range. Oh, the booty, and this will
Booty, damn.
kill.
They booted him.
Damn. 7 gold letters for Øracle.
That whole last round was a flex, man. That was a huge flex. And after that, I don't know if we're gonna even see a reset. We all know how it goes with PiKaH and Øracle. Can be 2-0 for Øracle and PiKaH is gonna bring it back 6 games, but might be a 3-0. Depends on the day. Will today be the day? I don't know. Both these players have to know. Because they are playing. What
Yeah,
do I
it was,
know? Just a Call of Duty player.
It was a good first round from PiKaH, but then Øracle started off steamrolling.
Yeah, that was like you know when we say like people don't load the components through a big set, it felt like he downloaded PiKaH in 1 round. But PiKaH isn't downloaded easy, you know. It's from one of those bootleg websites. You don't know what download you're getting. Maybe 200 kilobytes a second. It's gonna take a couple of hours to download him. Ooh, how are they state? Go straight to the classic Tekken stage.
pretty much. This is all
And
3D.
his
all
is
Tekken.
100% win rate on this stage today, from what I've seen at least. So this is looking good for him. Of course, if he wins, it's probably gonna be Forgotten Realm next.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Better
pretty
be
much
prepared for that.
it's pretty
Round
much.
He should be prepared at this point.
Fight.
Because they played like 200 times.
A day.
Yeah.
PiKaH trying to be a little bit more offensive now. Oh, and
Okay.
gets him nowhere as a good
Doesn't get the
QCF
combo
one.
though.
Nice
Nice
parry.
3.
Unfortunately, no meter, no big damage here. Oh, big whiff! No punishment from Øracle. Nice step. Carry towards the second wall as well. Breaks it, probably goes for the throw. He does, and
Okay.
it'll kill. No,
Oh
it
no,
doesn't.
5 HP. Still there. Didn't go anywhere.
Øracle enrage. And an enrage is very scary. On top of the high. Oh, tried to go for a down forward, but gets interrupted. Good down forward one from PiKaH.
He was trying to go for a launcher, of course. In that situation, there's not much we can do.
Yeah, pretty much. He
Went
went
for a
it.
launch. Just risk it. Didn't work out, but that's okay. Still more rounds to go.
Øracle with the back to the wall, trying to get out.
And now he's almost in the middle of the stage. And he's gonna be back to the wall.
Good mid J-Can with the EX, making it safe. Oh, nice QCF1
Big
once
launch.
again. This would be the end of the round with the correct damage and very good delay on the second hit. Getting hit less scaled, more damaging. Big whiff once again. PiKaH is judging the range of back two badly this game. It's not really typical of him. Oh, nice power crush.
It could be a combo video. Side both are helping. No, they're not.
Absorbs it with the power crush.
Oh,
Nice step from the
Right.
QCF1.
Fight.
yeah, I think I believe that's the only way you can whip punish that, by stepping. Otherwise, it's gonna be tough. Øracle again, he's back against the wall.
Oh, nice punish. Oh, big walk,
Oh
unfortunately.
no, what's happening, cameraman?
Woo!
What are you doing, bro?
They're trying to put the wall
Three.
on Oracle's back.
He's got
This
rage.
could kill. And this will
Does super
kill.
as well.
No?
No, why didn't you go for deadly break, bro?
Oh, double KO! And PiKaH just
It counts.
managing to
Because
walk
it
off.
wasn't a draw, so
Exactly.
I guess that counts for PiKaH. That's unfortunate though.
Very
But,
unfortunate.
I do
for-
believe that should have been his round anyway. She should have gone with deadly break in that wall situation. But you know, he's played keys a couple times, so he probably knows better than I do.
Yeah, he's the 2D abuser.
With that, I think we're gonna see Forgotten Realm now, or an Infinite. We might see an Infinite after that because Øracle was really he's back against the wall 80% of the game.
Yeah, it was really
no reason to not go for an Infinite right now, if you ask me.
yeah, Øracle feeling that wall pressure very much. PiKaH very smart with his side steps and realigning always to have the wall at his opponent's back.
Are you
And
guys
Infinite
talking
would be
about in the chat? Who is Sato? Who is Felt?
For the next battle.
Those are
they're-
Tekken characters.
they are from a game called Guilty Gear.
Yeah. The Guilty Gear.
They
They know the
Guilty
play.
Gear. Yes. And he
Talk
does
about
go
a
for
more
Infinite.
popular game like Tekken 7. Yeah, he does go for an Infinite stage. He doesn't go for the Infinite Assure number 2 though. That's usually his pick. I wonder what made him change this. Maybe he finally recognized that the music in the number 2 stage is kind of trash.
Still, it's much prettier to look at. Also,
Yeah, but the music is kind of trash. If you don't have the soundtrack turned off in the game, you should pick this one.
Okay, counter strats right there.
You should turn it off in protest for the Pac-Man arena. You know? Not my arena. Hashtag.
Okay, let's focus on the match.
Let's go.
Good damage. Both players just outside of range now. Nice punish on the while standing too. Oh no! Good break on the throw.
Oh no!
Went
They should bust that again, man. Doesn't reach.
Fight.
Oh, gets a screw.
Ooh, the float. That's an interesting thing.
Oh, gets a sweep. Unfortunately, it's not round start.
Yeah. Too late, bro.
Don't think we can make it count.
It's right though, but I didn't make it. You don't get rewarded for trying.
Oh, went for a parry, whiffs. No punish from Øracle, although PiKaH is in the last pixel and a good on board one.
Fight.
Oh, that's careful with that.
Damage coming up. Oh, counter hit on the down forward 4. Guaranteed follow up. Oh, nice reversal on the back 3-2. Øracle was probably waiting for it to happen.
Round 4.
Have to be really ready to use that. Okay, pressure by Øracle. It's got the lead now, nice float.
Float.
Really dominating right now.
Super was standing too now. Oh, went for
that was
the...
nice attempt, but you're gonna get punished for it. That's gonna be pretty expensive, that's gonna cost you a round.
Final round.
Yeah, I threw away a healthy life lead there, and we're going to final round, game 3.
That's a risk, but no time to dwell on that. Final round.
Very important round, this one. Because
Yeah,
it will,
this will determine how the momentum goes for the rest of the set.
with parry once again. PiKaH is whiffing a lot of parries today. Very unconventional from him.
Going for that flip kick. It's interesting.
Oh, good jab. Nice support. 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
Oh, jumps over his feet.
That's gonna cut him.
This won't kill, but we'll still leave.
Meter for PiKaH. Gonna do it. First drive is spent. Oh. Okay, running out.
Oh my god!
The hand sweep.
And this will kill probably with the correct
That's
combo,
a
and it
2-1. There
does.
you go. Just like that, the momentum has shifted, and it's a 2-1 for Øracle. So that means we're potentially one game away from the end of the tournament.
It's a really weird end because to that game because PiKaH had a great life lead. Tried to go for the Shippuden and very smart from Øracle to duck under. Waited for him to land. The full cross sweep didn't come out immediately, but came out on the second attempt, and the combo got him the kill. And he's now sitting very, very comfortably, 2-1 up in this first set of grand finals. Let's see if this will be the only set we'll have today.
That was definitely, last game was definitely a game of unnecessary risks by both players, but Øracle came up with a victory. And as you said, we're now potentially one game away, and that pressure has to be eating at PiKaH. Øracle is just chilling, you know? Oh, I lose this set, I got another one. I don't care. But PiKaH has to win.
And
This is gonna be game over live every game from now on for PiKaH.
Get ready for
exactly, he's sitting on 1 life, and he can't afford
Unless he
to
gets
lose
that
it.
reset. That delicious reset.
And he goes for Eliza.
Eliza, okay. See, Eliza's a top tier, I told you. Have to pick the top tiers for the final round, you know? Okay, sinking is done.
round 1.
Red horns, as usual, for PiKaH.
Some
We're
generate
dead.
as customs, but no.
We're in
Classic
Dragon's
3D
Nest.
fighting and mechanic as well. That's an ironic, by the way. You should see the Virtua Fighter custom. Standing 4.
Blows him. Nice 4-4-3-4.
He's gonna hold the side wall. That was closer than he anticipated, probably.
Oh, gets the wall splat. PiKaH now in rage as well. So this will be added damage. Oh, the refloat! This won't kill. Oh, the down 3.
Round
Øracle with a very big life lead lets it all slip away.
Yeah, he can't get too comfortable right now. Just needs 3 more rounds and it's over.
It's a 4-1-3.
Cannot go back to playing Call of Duty.
Big counter hit on the dive kick.
Oh. Yeah, there's a whiffing going on right now.
Cancels
I don't
the
think I'm getting an opening.
low part of the string. Oh, PiKaH sitting on 2 bars now. Power crush. Nice punish.
Nice.
Ooh. Great trap spent.
Oh,
Oh, the
EXP! Oh no, he
EXP!
didn't learn.
KO.
Bro, you beat the guy that was doing that, don't do it yourself.
Fight.
And Øracle was all the time to sidestep down forward too, to flex the punish. Nice block on the down forward 4. PiKaH didn't believe in the launch.
Nice, magic 4.
Oh, unblockable at the wall. Okay. Nice punish. Nice punish from Øracle this time. No punish on the QC
Good
B1
PiKaH.
plus by the way.
Round 4.
PiKaH 1 round away from tying the game count at 2 apiece.
Yeah, this is again a very decisive round here. It's either gonna be a tournament or a close set against PiKaH. You don't want the second one.
Yeah, it's best to close it out.
Yeah, just
soon
take,
as
it, just take
possible.
the W.
Wall
That's looking
splat.
lovely right now.
Damage, PiKaH in a good position now, gets the throw, no tech.
One to throw. Oh,
Ooh,
nice
good
float.
float.
He wasn't ready.
Oh,
And that's it. 2-2.
good jump back, avoiding the sidestep 3. Actually, the red hair suits Eliza a lot.
Yep. Yeah, like that custom right there could have easily been a real costume. But it's a shame that we're never gonna see Eliza again. And if we do, it's probably not gonna be good news for whatever game she's in. I like Eliza as a character. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't like what she implies as mechanics-wise. You know, we've been talking about what direction the next game could take. Now it's C3 season. You know, every game is gonna be announced. Shoutouts to Bloody Roar. I don't know. Some other dead game that's gonna be resurrected for some reason. And people are always speculating with Tekken 8. We've been having this conversation, you know, should they like do meter for every character? Should they do more rage drive? Should they just take that shit away? I would You know, I trust the designers of this game. You know, Tekken 7 is a very solidly designed game. That's not that's you know, I'm serious when I say that.
And
You don't keep a game alive for 7 years without a solid design, you know, and without the best online in the business.
yeah. Anyway, Øracle taking
back
away
to an infinite here, keeping it
taking
classic.
away walls, which were definitely to his disadvantage in the last game.
Yeah.
Let's see what will happen.
Liza's wall pressure is kind of crazy.
Even her wall carry.
PiKaH got a really good draw with that stage. But now he has to win an infinite if he wants to reset. It's a pretty interesting position because it's either a reset or the end of the tournament. And this is a stage that technically doesn't favor Liza. So you have to work extra hard for that reset. Broken. Oh, that one isn't broken though. It's not broken.
Oh, the slide!
The slide, man.
Round 2. Fight.
PiKaH going 1-0 up. And sitting on 2 bars already. Beginning of
man getting full meter. Maybe not used to 2 bars, he's used to 3. And he's gotta start using it.
doesn't burn it there. Nice punish from Øracle. Nice punish once again.
Round 3.
Around the piece. Øracle not dead yet. 2 rounds away.
Ooh,
okay, unblockable.
So much
Classic
damage.
PiKaH.
Oh, doesn't get the EX dive kick, probably was what he was going for.
Yeah, that was a mistemp cut, but didn't matter.
There's the delayed option there.
There you go. Using that meter. Continue the pressure and it worked out.
Øracle now
It's
in
gonna
range.
be... Ooh, reset point.
Round
Reset
4.
point, we got a reset point.
Fight.
Now Øracle with his back against the proverbial wall. Has to win 2 rounds if he wants to stay alive and win the tournament. If not, he will still stay alive, but it will be a new set.
Oh, there's the sweep. First one of the set, I
I
believe.
think we're
or the
gonna see a
second.
final round here. I'm gonna try and jinx it.
Oh, EX
I'm
dive
gonna
kick.
try and jinx it.
Interesting combo. Oh,
Not praise on rage.
oh, the XDP!
Oh no!
So close! Oh, what a punish on the dark wave, and we're final round here.
Reset point, tournament points, everything.
And
All
PiKaH
the
with no
marbles.
bars. Who doesn't respect the Chaos Judgment stance? Nice punish.
Punish. 1 point. Øracle ducking a little bit too much, maybe.
Oh, hand
Nice,
sweep.
hand sweep. Got ready for
So-
that.
So put PiKaH into rage.
Close to
delay.
the end, pick on rage.
Finishes the string.
Also close to the end,
Oh,
there you
down
go.
4-1. And Øracle, after
The
being
winner.
behind for most of the set, manages to edge it out. A brilliant win for the Frenchman. Very, very tense match, especially at the end with the 4th round, with both players like with the last little poke of life left.
Yeah, that was really... I can't imagine, like, if Øracle had one of those heartbeat monitors for those esports things right now, would be like a 200, easy. Man's about to get a heart attack, but now he can chill. Congratulations to Øracle, who won the tournament. And
Yeah,
PiKaH
very,
with the eternal 2nd place. Maybe he should add an end to that 2D. to ND abuser. You know, he will live to fight another day.
Yeah.
It's not his first rodeo.
And that
Yeah,
is
right.
gonna be it for SaltyEU 127. You know, thanks everyone who played. Even though Strive's out, everyone's hyped, but we still got a
What
pretty
was Strive?
decent amount of players.
That's the new game.
Yeah. Speaking of
Cool.
Strive, we are gonna have a Strive tournament this Monday at 8, so that's in 2 days. So if you are playing Strive, you know, and you don't know about this community, hop on over to our Discord server. We do organize tournaments for Tekken, DPFC, and Strive now every week. And Strive will be on Mondays.
That community is definitely not made up of 80% of Tekken players that are done with the game. Are trying to take it for the first
They're gonna play Strive, yeah.
Definitely
Anyways,
not that. So all OG GG players, you know. Been playing Dr. Baldhead since day one.
I'm not gonna stall too much today because I wanna play Strive. I'm kind of tired, so I'm gonna send you guys over to Dark Sonic. He's hosting the official SaltyEU PS4 DPFC tournament. So check it out. And yeah, that's gonna be it for me today. See you guys.
For me, for Rexu.
Oh yeah, shit. Go give Pandrosita and Rexu a follow, yeah.
Oh yeah, by the way, next week, Sonic Boomer, don't miss it. It's gonna be some good games. Twinkle Star Sprites,
Yeah.
good game.
Anyways, that's
I'll
gonna
plug
be
it more next week.
it for me today. So see you guys Monday.
Thank you for watching and goodbye.